Today, one coveted Canadian championship on the line in the heartland of a national obsession. The spotlight falls on two women of curling substance.
What a shot for the win!
And the dream has become a reality. They capture a bronze with their 11-5 victory over Dorte Nordby of Norway.
J.Jones is on a 7-game win streak in search of another crown. Shannon Kleibrink has never known the feeling of triumph at the hearts. Today, 1,000 twists and turns. 2 women, 1 prize at the Tournament of Hearts. Saskatchewan is curling country. That's basic Canadian culture. The Scotties Tournament of Hearts, part of folklore. The city of Regina, some might say, is the capital of the roaring game. Legends come out of here. Maybe we'll have more tall tales to tell after today's final between J.Jones of Manitoba and Shannon Kleibrink of Alberta. Hi, everybody, and welcome inside Brandt Center at IPSCO Place Championship Curling on CBC. I'm Scott Russell. Well, the folks are in the house, and history is at play here today. The city of Regina first hosted the Scotties Tournament of Hearts in 1982. They last hosted in 1998, and that was a very special year because it was a homecoming for the Sandra Schmirler rink. They had just come back after winning a gold medal at the Olympic Games in Nagano, and today, 10 years later, the legend lives on. Have a look at this.
The morning of the Olympic trials final, Sandra came into our room because she had just a 6-week-old baby and said she just didn't know if she wanted to win.
We spent so much time together and we were best friends off the ice. So I think, you know, we all shared everything.
You know, as a group, we had to decide, well, what did we want to do here? And I think that's a shock to most people that you think, well, I got to pick winning over anything else. I don't know if I could do this.
I think we were just so nervous. Like, just everybody kept saying, you know, oh, you know, go do your best, and we know you'll come home with a medal. And we were like, oh, I don't know about that, because, you know, we'd played against these teams before and knew that they were very, very good. We were looking over next door and seeing the other semi-final favorites going down to defeat in that game, and so we were thinking, oh my gosh, we're going to have to play the other tournament favorite for bronze if we lose this game.
We played a good 10th then to hang in there, and yeah, we had a great opportunity to win, and I don't think I'll ever forget how sick I felt halfway down, thinking, oh no, we're not going to stop in time.
Yeah, we had a really good first end, really good first end. And she made a great shot and got 3, and it's like, oh, okay, let's go play.
People look at that shot and think that was a turning point. I don't know. And I remember thinking, I just got to get rid of one of these and, you know, hit the broom. And it was total bonus that we got rid of all of them.
Yeah, I think it was at that point that I thought of everything that we had gone through and all the sacrifices and how proud everybody would be of us. And that's when, you know, everything just, all your emotions just come flooding out.
It has been 10 years of celebration and fun. When you come back and you relive only the good memories, you know, that's the best part.
And I think actually Joan said it best the other night when we were doing our up close and personal. And there's only 3 of us sitting here. Mm-hmm. So, you know, something's missing. And I guess that's part of the memories that we miss the most.
What a story. The Sandra Schmirler rink made it to the semis that year in 1998 to bow out to Anne Merklinger of Ontario, but it was Kathy Borsch of Alberta who won, and she was the last provincial champion from Alberta to win the Canadian championship at the Scotties Tournament of Hearts in 1998 right here in Regina. Now, Calgary's Shannon Kleibrink has a chance to change all that and rewrite history. She was absolutely stupendous during the round-robin action here at the Scotties Tournament of Hearts, 10-1. She got to the 1-2 game on Friday against Sherry Madaw of Ontario, and she was pushed to an extra end. In the 11th, however, Shannon Kleibrink's takeout did the trick. She ended up winning 8-7, advances to the final. She's never been to the playoffs before, and with a new foursome to boot.
Well, we've played 104 games together this year, and we've been on the road for almost 80 days, so we all know each other very well. It feels like we've played together a lot longer than 1 year, and it's just an awesome mix.
Meantime, the Olympic bronze medalist Shannon Kleibrink of Alberta faces a titan of women's curling. Jennifer Jones, the 2005 champion, has won 7 in a row in order to get to this final. In the semifinal, she took on Sherry Middaugh of Ontario. Once again, she went to an extra end and it was tied. Sherry Middaugh needed a double takeout to deliver perhaps a blank end, perhaps the victory if she stuck, because she needed to get rid of both of Manitoba's stones. But one remained, and that was the victory. So Manitoba moving on, a team that knows how to win.
You know, I think the biggest thing is we want to go out and do our thing, and we're usually aggressive with hammer, and we'll continue that. But you also have to be patient, and we got to avoid giving up a big end, which is what happened when we were losing our games. We were giving up some big ends. So, you know, we'll try to go and do our thing, and hopefully that's good enough to win.
So here it is, Jennifer Jones of the St. Vital Curling Club in Winnipeg, the 2005 champ, versus Shannon Kleibrink of the Calgary Winter Club, the Olympic bronze medalist from Torino, Italy in 2006. And in the booth today at the Brandt Center at IPSCO Place in Regina, Saskatchewan, we have 2 Olympic medalists in Joan McCusker and Mike Harris, and one proud man from Prince Edward Island, Bruce Rainey. Bruce?
With no medals to show, sadly. Nonetheless, Scott, the heart-stopping semi yesterday, the encore today should be even better. The top 2 ranked women's teams in this country. Joan, in terms of Scotties' experience, Jennifer Jones has been to 3 of the last 4 finals. Shannon Kleibrink has never been to a Scotties final. You say, though, that she brings plenty to the table.
Oh, she has played forever, and you heard Shannon talk about how much she curled just this year. You remember she represented Canada at the Torino Olympics with Amy Nixon, where Amy did not play very well. Shannon herself stood on her head and really won that bronze medal. So it's been the 3rd Amy this week that's played well. They've replaced that front end with Lee.
Chelsea Bell.
Chelsea
yes,
Bell,
indeed.
sorry about that, Chelsea. From Saskatchewan, played with Stephanie Lawton for years. And with Bronwyn Saunders, came from Alberta, a long-time player there. This is a very good team that has outplayed everyone all week.
Mike, they certainly outplayed Manitoba when they played on Tuesday night. Manitoba called it terrible Tuesday. They were 3-4 at the time, lost to Alberta 11-3. They've rattled off 7 straight. What has been the key to their resurgence and their run to this final?
Well, I would say a couple of things. They've looked very strong in some games, and they've dodged a few bullets as well. Ever since Tuesday, they've been on the edge of losing out of this championship, including the 3-4 page game against Quebec and last night's semifinal. They stole the 10th end, the 11th end rather, to beat Sherry Middaugh in a game that looked like they're going to lose at the very end. So we haven't seen the best of Jennifer Jones, I don't think, going into this final. Today might be the day where she comes up with the old Jennifer Jones we're used to seeing, a dominant one at that.
Joan, the skip matchup today is titanic, obviously, one of the best you could ever ask for. What about the matchup at thirds? That could be key.
I think it's really key, because in that Torino games, it was Amy Nixon that didn't play well. It is she that wants to redeem herself in this final. She has played so well all week, 97% in the page 1-2 game. She played 94% playing against Kathy Overton-Clapham when they beat them earlier on the round robin, +8 in the cumulative percentages, meaning she outplayed her opposition 8 times. That's how good she's been this week.
Yeah, pretty impressive stuff. The teams have met 5 times this season, including the loss on Tuesday night to Alberta. Manitoba, a record of 3 wins and 2 losses. Doesn't matter today, though, Scott. We're set for this final. They're 1-1 in Grand Slam finals this season. What's going to happen in the Scotties final?
There you are, Bruce. Last-minute preps now for Jennifer Jones and Shannon Kleibrink. Curling's coveted women's crown on the line. Stand by for the Scotties Tournament of Hearts.
That's the song Tournament of Hearts by the Winnipeg band The Weaker Thans. Great way to bring us back here into Regina, the Brandt Center. The site of the final of the 2008 Scotties Tournament of Hearts. There is 39-year-old Shannon Kleibrink of Alberta. Round robin record of 10-1 in the page 1-2 and 8-7 win over Ontario in extra ends. 33-year-old Jennifer Jones, the opponent, a round robin record of 7-4. They were once 3-4, the tiebreaker 6-3 over Newfoundland. 6-5 in the 3-4 over Quebec, and 9-8 in a thriller yesterday over Ontario in the semifinal. First rocks, Don Askin, the lead for Manitoba.
Oh, no.
Okay, Don.
Good one, Don. Good. Yeah.
Go, Chel. Let's go, Chelsea. You got it, babe.
Joan, what are signs of nerves early, and conversely, what are signs of a good calm demeanor early?
Right to it. Line's good.
Well, most of these players on the ice today have been in some sort of final before. Chelsea Bell, although she's new to this team, is a Canadian junior champion with Stephanie Miller, now Stephanie Lawton. She went on to play with Stephanie Lawton, has been in the semifinal of the Scotties before, representing Saskatchewan. So she's dealt with nerves before. The only rookie that is out here is Bronwyn Saunders, the second for Team Alberta, who has never been in this type of environment before. And to answer your question, Bruce, about nerves, you'll see it in the lack of execution. Overthrowing, underthrowing rocks when you start to question that muscle memory.
Nice shot.
We go there. Little taps, all right. You guys like that?
What do you guys like? We
Yeah,
get
it just knows it too.
I don't mind the corner.
I don't mind that.
Really? We don't mind the corner guard either. Whatever you like. She likes to hit.
This team from Alberta, Mike, has been so calm and so solid all week. We spoke to them yesterday and mentioned about Jones being on a 7-game roll. They said, yeah, that's nice, but don't forget, we're on a 5-game roll ourselves.
Right.
And we were 10-1.
They were, and traditionally, we talked about this yesterday, traditionally you see that team that wins the round robin quite often does win the championship, and they're 10-1 for a reason. They've just looked so good all week, and you know, we're seeing a little indecisiveness here in the first couple of rocks with options of what they'd like to do, and that's just, you know, I think that's just a little bit of nerves perhaps, and Shannon asked for the freeze, and no one really wanted to override the skipper here first end, so but you know, I think Shannon's team has they've been the best all week, and as I said, they're certainly worthy of the record, and we only lose one game. You're very confident coming into a game like this.
I also think that you know, Shannon Kleibrink has won all these games not by being defensive as we are seeing in this game, in this first end, but by being the aggressor, by taking chances, and her team has been delivering. I wouldn't say that Shannon Kleibrink is extremely patient. She's not. That is not a character trait that she has. She's very, very aggressive. So she wanted to go with that rock in the back 12 foot. But we talked about nerves, and I think it might be a wise decision to keep things a little bit simple for this player here, Bronwyn Saunders, till she can get settled in and go the next end.
Good job, Bronwyn.
8-7.
Shannon Kleibrink had a pretty much unblemished road through to this final. One loss. That was Team Marie-France LaRouche of Quebec. It came early in the draw. And as we mentioned, they've won quite a few in a row now, including an 8-7 extra end win in the Page 1-2 over Sherry Maddaw of Ontario. They had yesterday off and returned today for the Scotties final.
Right to it. Right to it.
Yep, sorry.
Hard, go!
Sorry, it's a little less weight.
Nice throw, Bronwyn.
Just clean.
Bronwyn Saunders has tremendous curling pedigree. Her mom is a former Scotties winner, Linda Saunders, who played third for Emily Farnham of Saskatchewan back in 1974. Her mom's also a Canadian senior women's champ, won that back in 2003.
Is it a 9, Sean?
Joan, do all the great curlers come from Saskatchewan?
Well, she's got more ties than that, I'm going to tell you, too. Her aunt is Anita Ford, Linda's sister, Anita Ford. Her cousin would be Atina Ford, which would be our 5th player, Olympic gold medalist. Tell ya, I've been saying this for a long time. All good things come through or from Saskatchewan.
Little up, Jen.
whoa then. Whoa,
Mike, your comments when this rock settles, please.
A little bit, Joe.
I'm speechless.
Yeah.
I'm in Saskatchewan. I know my place. I'll just be quiet over here.
I think it's just a coincidence. Amy Nixon throwing. Also, she was born in Saskatchewan, but raised in Regina, Saskatchewan as well. Moved to Calgary right after high school and has been there ever since. So definitely a true Albertan now.
Amy Nixon arguably has been the best player here this week. Maybe not even arguably. 97% she curled in that page 1-2 game against Ontario. And they weren't easy shots either.
It's better. Clean. Yep. Whoa.
I spoke to Kathy Overton Clapham, just delivering this rock for Team Manitoba, about her knee, asking her if it hasn't been sore. She did have arthroscopic surgery on her knee after their World Championship in 2005. And occasionally, you know, it shows some strain. So this week she has been icing it after games. In fact, sometimes during the fifth end, just to keep it, keep the swelling down. It's a lot of curling lately for Kathy.
Easy. Easy. Nice shot. Nice throw.
9.5.
Think a little more.
We saw this yesterday in the semifinal. At this point of the end, your Shannon Kleibrink would be looking to blank this end. And moral victory for Manitoba if she would happen to stay on her last stone.
You will see that percentage for Jennifer Jones in the round robin. Admittedly, they had a slow start. She was fantastic yesterday in the semifinal.
Nice throw.
This team at one point was 3-4 this week. They called Tuesday of the past week terrible Tuesday and said they weren't having fun. They decided if they're going to do anything, they're going to have a bit more fun. Who knows what comes first, the winning or the fun, but whatever. They have rattled off 7 consecutive, including what Joan feels is the best semifinal she has ever seen yesterday. The win over Ontario 9-8 in the extra end. The steal on 11. And Jennifer Jones now has appeared in 3 of the last 4 Scotties finals.
9. Clean. Clean. 9, 2. Yep. Yep. Hard. Hard. All the way. All the way. Yep. Yep. All the way. Hard, hard, guys. Yep, 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 yep. Good. Job.
Nicely done there for Shannon.
8.94. That's correct.
That'd be a 9.
And they're talking about hog-to-hog times. They time every hit. They want to make sure that everyone is throwing consistently so that they will be able to judge the amount of curl.
Whoa, Jill. Hard, clean.
Jennifer would like to hit and stick here very close to the center line so that the blank attempt will be just slightly harder.
Nice weight, Jen.
Which is what she does.
Good weight.
You guys there.
Nice throws.
So Shannon Kleibrink wants to avoid the nose hit.
The second one was a 10.
Yeah, I was going to say, I thought it was probably a
10.
This side of the sheet that Shannon's throwing was the straighter of the 2 turns yesterday. We saw several hits in this spot, including Sherry Madaw's final stone run straighter than expected in this spot. So Shannon Kleibrink, very good, very strong hitter as well.
Yep. Hard. Hard. Hard.
Anything but the nose here for Shannon Kleibrink.
Hard, guys. Right up. Gotta go. Hard.
Wants to hit and get out.
You got it. Nice Great shot, Shannon.
Great sweeping. Hold that line.
So kind of a how do you do first end here in Regina. No points on the board. Alberta will have the hammer when we continue with the Scotties final. Well, for the first time in 10 years, 3rd time overall, the Scotties Tournament of Hearts is in Regina. Last time here in 1998, it was won by Kathy Borst of Alberta. It was the last time Alberta won, so maybe karma is on the side of Shannon Kleibrink and Team Alberta today. We will see.
Okay, Don.
The foe, however, is formidable in Jennifer Jones of Manitoba.
Good. Sweet.
It's nicely done. Kept it in front of the tee line. in the 4-foot.
Right up, toss.
And I was anticipating Shannon Kleibrink to ignore this rock and throw up the corner guard. I think because it is in a good position in front of the tee line and so close to the scoring area, they are going to try to hit this.
Chelsea Bell has had a great week. She was named yesterday first All-Star team skip. Excuse me, lead. Lead at this tournament. Her skip, Shannon Kleibrink, was named All-Star skip, first team.
And that has got to feel great for Chelsea Bell. She was cut from Stephanie Lawton's team last spring and got the call from Shannon Kleibrink, did you want to play with us this year? So she changed jobs, moved locations, moved to Calgary to curl and work, and that has worked out well for her.
I would say.
Good.
Don Askin, by the way, was named the second All-Star team lead. A reminder, Sunday at 7 on Heartland, the season finale. Will Ty and Amy's first kiss also be their last? Don't miss the season finale of Heartland tonight at 7 on CBC.
Clean only. 9. Whoa. Yep. Hard. Whoa. Oh, over nose a little maybe. No. That's all right. Okay. Amy, 9-6. 9-6.
So when do we see the first corner guard?
Well, I thought that it might happen this end. I think Shannon thought about it for just a minute, but because that first rock was placed so well.
Good. A little more than
you know,
Yep.
you talk about what works for teams, and sometimes they just need to feel more comfortable with what the ice is doing. As you said, Shannon Kleibrink's team has sat out yesterday's semifinal, and they were able to practice for a little bit after that final, but they would want to know whether the ice conditions are the same to where they were playing during the round robin in that Page game. So that may explain a little bit of the cautiousness so far.
9.5. Other way, just clean. Whoa. Just go the other way. Whoa. Clean. A little softer. Clean. Your way, Chelsea. All you can. Not a girl. Shan. 9-4.
As you would expect with these two top teams, there are a bevy of all-stars on the ice, and Jill Officer, the second for Team Manitoba, was the first all-star team second. She had a great week.
Really hard.
And a great game yesterday in the semifinal.
Really hard. Go, go, go. Hard, John. Go, Don, go, go, go. Good shot.
Pressing, guys.
Shot.
And we've talked a lot this week about the depth of the field here at the Scotties Tournament of Hearts. It may be one of the best fields ever. And with the great ice conditions, wonderful rocks, a lot of movement in the ice. We've seen so many wonderful shots. These are great players, technically sound. They make a ton of shots, Bruce.
Jennifer Jones told us earlier this week that sometimes at Scotties the ice tends to run a bit straighter. Not here, though. A lot of late movement, and she loves that.
Oh, absolutely. Kudos to Dave Merklinger, the head ice maker. He got a lot of swing going in this ice early in the event and maintained it. And maybe some of that has to do with a great set of rocks to work with too.
Looks close, at least clean it. Starting to curl now.
No, you're fine. You're all there. But
Mike, are you at all surprised by this start?
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what happens in the next end.
Okay,
Both
Kath.
Jennifer and Shannon are not the types to wait for things to happen. So, you know, it's a bit of a test of patience. And I know I'm the same mentality. I kind of get bored watching the you know, as if rocks come into the rings, you start hitting ends out. You need to try to find. It's frustrating knowing that you're really never going to have a really good chance to score two if you got the hammer. And conversely, if you don't have the hammer, you can. That's another end in the bank where I don't have last rock and have a chance to take advantage. So it's going to be. I'm not sure who will throw the first guard next end, but I wouldn't be surprised if either one of them does it.
9.5.
continuing the All-Star theme. Kathy Overton Clapham was the second team All-Star third.
Go, 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 right to it.
Her counterpart was first team Amy Nixon.
10. You're happy. So quiet. Yeah.
Well, statistically through the year, these have been the two top teams, whether you look at CTRS or the money list, and there's quite a gap between them and the rest of the country when it comes to how much they play and how well they compete. So it's nice to see the top two teams in the final. Well, Sherry Medall, I'm sure, would argue a little that point, but you know, they've had actually all three teams in the playoffs are touring teams. They do play lots. And
Okay, let's make a good draw here.
to back up your point, Mike, pretty big gap between Jennifer Jones and Kelly Scott.
Right on the edge.
And what a year for Shannon Kleibrink. A lot of money and a lot of these points as well.
of course, all this builds towards getting into those Olympic trials for 2010.
And a bit of a subplot here today. Jennifer Jones can secure a spot in the 8-team Olympic trials in 2009 with the win today. That will be her third major event over the past 3 seasons. She won the Canada Cup last year and the Players' Championship. So a win today is huge. Not only a second Scotties title, but a spot in that Olympic trial.
Nice weight.
She get right into the final 8, which is the rest of the country. The top 4 teams in the country, both men and women, will advance into the final 8. Then there's another 12 that will compete in what is the pre-trials. So getting into that final 8 on your own right away is certainly a big advantage and the major goal of all the top teams in the country.
I'll tell you what just happened there. Shannon Kleibrink smiling. Somebody yelled, "Boring," and she looked at Amy Nixon and said, "That was kind of funny, huh?"
You got it.
Don't think the crowd will dictate her strategy in any way.
I think you're right about that.
9-2. Clean. Yep. Clean. Yep. Yep.
Shannon Kleibrink grew up in Lethbridge,
Right up.
Alberta.
Whoa. Whoa. Yep. 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 Hard. 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 Right over. Right over. Good. Nice
We
throw.
were just talking about the money winnings, and I know this last season, Shannon Kleibrink's team #1 for money earned, $52,000, and Jennifer Jones #2 with just over $45,000. But I did speak to Shannon Kleibrink right in the opening week and said, I don't know if anybody's kept lifetime stats, but I don't think anybody has won more money on the curling tour than Shannon Kleibrink for the women.
Very nice. Clean. Nice shot.
That's arguable. I don't know if there is a lot of records there, but she does very well.
That's good though, I think. Good, Jen. Nice shot, Jen.
So much like the first end,
Nice weight.
Thank you.
Shannon Kleibrink will try to hit this, roll out, and blank another. Take the hammer to third.
Right, and important from a momentum standpoint to make this shot. I said, you know, Jennifer Jones will be quite pleased to see her nose hit this and consider it a moral victory. So Shannon wants to keep the hammer.
Yes. Hard. Yep. Hard. Hard. Really hard. Yep. Okay. Yep. Clean it. Just
Yep.
the one.
It's a nose
Now I
hit.
can have some fun. Yep.
All right, the nose hit for 1. A disappointing one for Shannon Kleibrink. The point, but the loss of the hammer. As we head to break, we go back to 1983, a Scotties flashback. Penny LaRock of Nova Scotia under pressure with the draw and the last rock of the 10th end to win it all.
Only shot that Penny LaRock had. She's going to be pretty good. Let me tell you, now she's not going to be weak.
First rock in play in end 3, 1-0 Alberta over Manitoba. Manitoba now with the hammer for the first time today.
Okay, you'll be putting up that corner.
The
my
winner
friend.
of today's final will represent Canada at the Women's World Championship in Vernon, BC, March 22nd to 30th. CBC will have coverage of the semifinal and the finals.
Wait, that's flashing red right now. You're rock. Oh, now it's green. Redo it.
There's electronic sensors in the handle that hogline detectors, and not good when it's flashing red. That means you've had hogline detectors, so you don't want to make sure you reset it when it gets set when you turn the rock over to clean it.
And then the lights will go on as it crosses another sensor just past the hog line.
My broom, you want it tighter. Go, go, go.
But occasionally the battery component in the sensor goes and the lights go on when they're not supposed to. And they just come and replace those.
Newsflash, we have a guard.
And the crowd, they like the guard.
Oh, yeah. Well, there wasn't even really a decision to be made because Chelsea Bell's first rock slipped behind the tee line. Now, had that stopped top 4, maybe they might have talked about it. I think Manitoba would have already made that decision that they were ready to go, and that is to ignore a good rock in the 4-foot and throw the corner guard.
3, needs to curl. Okay, needs to move. You gotta let it start. I think we're there.
Now, if Chelsea Bell's first rock would have been good, they would have actually thrown a tight guard on this rock, but because it is behind the tee line, they will bring this one in.
Even if it's in. Okay, hard. Don't want to just in though, like that.
Like that.
Yeah.
The reason you don't want to just in is that they can hit it, although at this stage of the end, Alberta will be able to hit that stone. But typically, if you don't have the last rock, you throw a biter, that means your opposition can hit the stone that's in the rings and then leave their stone in the free guard zone. So not a great shot.
To the victor awaits those spoils.
Yes! Hard! Really hard! Whoa!
You gotta go, Jill. You gotta go. Go, go, go.
All right.
I'll get on.
A reminder, you can keep up with the NHL trade deadline wheelings and dealings Tuesday, February 26th on Hockey Night in Canada Radio, on Sirius Satellite Radio, and streamed live at cbcsports.ca. It's from 1 to 8 p.m. Eastern Time.
No, it's only like 2 inches out. Yeah, I know, but I don't mind it. This isn't bad either. Chelsea. What do you guys like? I like guarding. I like the guard, but we like the guard, Shannon. We're going around. She wants right around. Oh, I don't like going around it then. This one? I don't know. I'd rather hit the one at the top and roll in if you can. Or both. I don't like it. Yeah, let's go. No.
A little indecisive here, and we talked yesterday about instincts and how we thought Sherry Madaw had great instincts, and usually your first call.
I know, we're almost bigger fans of hitting and rolling under like corner.
Yeah, but then it's behind the tee and not maybe under. That could be worse.
What do you mean behind the tee?
Well, that one's behind the tee, so if we roll...
Yeah, but if we hit
not all the way.
if they roll, we're in. But this double peel, like if we hit and roll...
you could just pop it in, yeah, for sure. Well, coming around to just a corner tucked isn't terrible.
It's not, no.
Yeah, okay, let's do it.
I agree. I love this call. Talking about coming around this tight guard and try to get just a corner of the yellow rock buried behind this tight guard. Any other option, and you are opening up this rock that's behind the button and that Manitoba will use to try to generate their 2 points. Now, they did talk about trying to remove guards, but there's a lot of risk there too. I like this call.
Not a lot of good options either. They said even if they make the shot they call, it's going to give Jennifer Jones a chance to be the aggressor. And you always want to maintain that little advantage of going first yourself.
Not curling for him. Needs to curl. Wolf for line. Gotta be in now. Hard, all you got. Hard, all you can. Hard. Okay.
That's a pretty good spot.
15-2, you guys. Back 8.
Jennifer Jones looking to split these two rocks onto the rings now. You can actually hit about a quarter of that red stone, spill the shooter in behind the corner guard, tap the stone that's short of the house into the ring somewhere, and put a little pressure on Team Alberta here in the third end.
It's a great call. All made available to them by Bronwyn coming short of the rings.
Really hard! Really hard! Back 12. Hard! Really hard! Go! On the shooter, Kath. Go! Hard! On the shooter, Kathy. Go!
Tap and
Go, Kathy, go! Okay.
shooter won't roll in.
Oh, so close to making that split. Just over curled.
Shoot.
Although the back one's on the rings, the one that's short of the house is more dangerous to Shannon Kleibrink at this moment. Jennifer Jones will tap that in behind the guard. So they can hit this stone and roll the shooter on to lie 2.
It's really important that they do roll onto the rings.
Hard, guys, hard! Right to it! Right to it! Hard, hard, hard! Hard! Okay.
Straight nose hit.
And that is not okay. Now that brings in the easy deuce for Manitoba.
Hit roll?
Yep.
8-8, just tight.
It is still early.
I guess so.
But,
That's not great.
Yeah, no.
a little fighter at the back
Go here.
could prove problematic. Good news is for Alberta, if Jennifer Jones does make the roll here, she will be behind the tee line and allow a freeze or a little tap on that stone that Bronwyn just threw.
Good. Oh. Close. Whoa. Whoa, it's got a curl. No. No. Yeah. Hard. Yes. Hard. Whoa. Hard. Yeah.
Great shot.
Nice shot.
Behind plenty of cover in Manitoba lies 2.
She's a great player, Jill Officer, and has been playing with Jennifer Jones forever. Through junior, she's a Canadian junior champion with Jennifer Jones here in 1994.
So big shot here for Amy Nixon. First real pressure shot we've seen this game. She needs to get this around the guard.
Hard. 3.
I
Hard.
would love to get it deep.
Hard. Hard, guys. Come on. Hard, guys.
Amy Nixon has been lights out all week. Needs a big one here.
Yep. Bounce it.
Gonna have enough.
Bounce it.
It's really light. Okay.
Just that much light that it overcurled on the guard. That's the kind of shot that she was making every time during the round robin.
Yeah, I like that.
9.5.
So a little trouble here for Alberta right now. Call here is to nose hit that. Stay out of the rings. Any roll will bring a jam into play at that one of the stones on the back of the house. So.
Whoa, off. Right off, Jill. Whoa. No. Whoa.
Definitely don't want to roll out of the way.
Watch it off the back of that other yellow, Jill. Good. Whoa, Jill. Whoa. Very nice.
Very nice. Worked out perfectly.
It did.
Manitoba lies 3.
A great end setting up for Manitoba.
Big problem here for Alberta
Shot
now.
cast. Is that a little strong?
No, I thought it was okay.
Okay, I like 9. Okay.
You can see you can only see just over half of this rock in the top 12. But this is a very tricky hit and roll.
8. Yep. Whoa.
And she wants to
No.
stay.
Easy. Whoa. Double close. Impact. 8.5. No. Right off. Holy crow. Okay.
Catches just a little, enough to nudge it out, but Manitoba's still with 2.
Strong, eh?
Key here for Jennifer Jones is she really wants to protect the freeze to that back stone at the back of the 8-foot, and that is the shot that's going to get Shannon Kleibrink out of trouble if she allows Shannon to freeze down to that stone.
You did. Okay.
Amy overthrew that a little bit, you heard them saying, and protecting. You hate to have that stone over curl and wreck on the guard and bring 4 into play.
Yeah,
but,
a little bit. Wait only. No, you're fine. Go a little. Line's great. Wait only. Line's great. Hope you can. Top 12. Got a curl, Jill. Whoa. Looks heavy. Yeah. Whoa.
Line only.
No,
Deep,
it's heavy.
deep.
Whoa. No. Line's great.
Gotta go, Jill. No, Jill. No.
Whoa, guys.
Sorry, Kathy.
and they're going to leave it double by coming in so deep. That's what they're a little frustrated about.
It's okay. Panic.
You got it, Bronwyn. 2/3.
Too bad, Kath.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
thought I
almost
might.
3/4. 2/3 to 3/4.
Yeah.
So big shot here for Kleibrink. Double opportunity.
I don't think you said that much.
Not too bad. Little.
I got the other one, eh?
Joan, I know that you feel she is the best, if not top 2, 3 best shot makers in the women's game.
Well, she's just so mentally tough, and that is, she doesn't panic when her team gets her into trouble, and she's going to really need to use that skill right now to make this double and hopefully a roll over to the third shot stone.
Really needs to get rid of 2 of them.
Curls the hair more.
If she hits this a little too thin to make the double, she might get lucky on the other double, the second double.
Right off.
Sweepers haven't touched it.
Needs to curl.
Okay, it's fine. Okay.
It's just the one and rolls out.
So huge chance here for Jennifer Jones.
Yeah, nice.
Tempting to go to the same spot. Try to get it half around that corner guard. I'd be tempted to kind of separate the rings a little bit here, maybe go open and try to find a way to not allow a double. If she leaves this in the same spot,
Just
you can't
biting
count
really
on.
is all you want.
There's a good answer, good reply. You don't want it so as
Full in the
close.
12 foot, even if we've got good line, just fully in the 12 foot.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want her to corner freeze and take the whole end away, right?
Yeah.
So.
Yep. Let's go. We'll be more careful.
Is it all good here, or
Yeah.
you guys just overswept?
Yeah, we
okay.
overswept.
So it's not faster.
Good conversation.
Well, Jennifer Jones is a very, very smart skip. She knows where she needs to place this stone, as she said, so that Shannon Kleibrink can't make a save and take the end away. Great situation for Manitoba.
And I said, if you're Shannon, you're hoping to have some sort of double to give up the happy deuce again, right? Try to find a way to hold Manitoba to 2 here.
Hard, guys! Really hard! Where are you? Really hard!
Baby 12.
Go! Hard! 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 Go, go, go! Got it rubbed on.
There's
Go.
a lot of way to go.
Go, 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 go! Hard! Go!
Oh, big break there for Team Alberta. Shannon will hit this open stone now and give up the deuce. Happily.
Sorry, guys.
Okay.
Sorry, Kathy.
Have fun. That's okay.
A little light, eh?
Yeah.
Don't believe there's a split, an easy split
You would have been
opportunity
biting
there.
the 12 though.
Yeah, I was a little lazy.
That was the only difference.
So if
yeah.
Kleibrink does not stay on this hit at the back here, the question is whether or not Jennifer Jones can throw the same type of shot, possibly split these 2 stones in. Because this yellow stone is here, you could throw it with backline to hack and spin both of the rocks in. The risk, of course, when you throw enough weight to move rock through the house, if it over curls, you may only end up getting 1. So the question will be whether or not Jones is willing to take the risk, or will she take the sure deuce.
That's a tough split on your shooter, to get your shooter on the ring.
Right, to throw, I think to make the shot, you need to throw about half weight and hit about a quarter stone, which is really risky.
Clean it is fine. Clean it is fine. Whoa! It's fine. It's fine.
Kleibrink wants to just hit and stay right there.
Well, what that does, it cuts down the rings for Jones' split, so that's a mission accomplished. And really, I don't know that Jennifer would have played it anyway, but happy deuce here for Team Alberta. They're happy to give up 2 the way things were looking here halfway through this end.
I think that would have been in. Closest biting.
Pretty keen. I got 15, 2, 3 on Jennifer.
Okay.
There with only a deuce.
Make it good.
Good end.
Go.
Her last shot was well short. Does she make the adjustment here?
I like her chances.
Fine,
She's got great sweepers. Jill Officer, Don Askins.
Line's good.
Lots of power. They can drag a rock a long way, and they're very good at judging.
Off and on is always a good sign.
Not a problem with her final stone. Jennifer Jones to the back of the button. And she scores a couple. Manitoba 2-1 through 3. Alberta with the hammer. When we come back. Bruce Rainey, Joe McCusker, Mike Harris, Scott Russell here at the Brandt Center in Regina. 2-1 Manitoba. Into the 4th, and it's Alberta with the hammer. Rocks in play.
Yep.
A great end, last end for Team Manitoba.
Yep.
Team Alberta is not used to chasing. They have really dominated play in terms of dictating their style of play. She just hit in this situation, and I'm very surprised to see her do that. And it's one of those situations where you need to look at what worked for you during the week in the round robin. And, you know, Kleibrink is fearless. She is got a lot of guts, and she usually plays with a little bit more risk. and put some pressure on our opposition.
Gotta go, go.
Haven't seen it thus far.
Right to it. Okay, Dawn. Good.
It went off the center line. Now we may see a corner guard.
Cat.
Just the free guard zone rule will be out of play after this guard is made, and Manitoba is free to hit it. I'm not sure if Jennifer will. Likely she'll throw a guard, I would guess, if she stays true to her instincts.
Soft.
Line's good. Over curling, maybe. Really going, guys.
Chelsea Bell at 96% through 3 ends.
2.
Pass the Casimir.
She was the top elite stat-wise this week.
Hard. A little more. Tighter, a little tighter. That's good, Chelsea. She's got that going a little bit.
Great throw off.
What did she say there?
I'm surprised to see Jennifer Jones peeling this corner guard. Just a real defensive kind of battle today.
Jill Officer at 92% through 3. Good on that peel.
If you're Jennifer Jones, however, you can peel out this end and kind of send a message to Shannon and say, you know what? If you're not willing to take a risk here in the first end, we're content to force you to take your one at some point. If you're not willing to take any chances, neither are we. We have a 1-point lead at this stage, and really will force Shannon, if this continues, next end to throw the corner guard into the free guard zone and allow them to mix it up a little bit. So this might just be a message from Jennifer to Shannon saying, you know what? If you're not going to mix it up, neither will we. We'll take this 1-point lead and keep it until you decide to do otherwise.
Line's nice.
Having said that, we know that Jennifer gets bored when this type of things goes on, and it tested patience for her too.
Good, Brahman. Shot.
Let's go, Joe.
The Strauss Canada Cup playoff action at the 2008 edition of this event from Kamloops comes your way Saturday, March 1st, with women's and men's curling competition starting at 11:30 Eastern Time, 8:30 a.m. Pacific Time. Championship curling continues on CBC.
You're good. You're good. Good. Good, Jill.
Another peel from Jill Officer.
We'll get to a point in this end that if Jennifer Jones decides to try to make that rock count, she will throw a guard. And the later we get into the end, the higher the likelihood is that she will do that. And again, trying to either force or perhaps create a steal somehow. So
nice shot, Brahman. 15-22.
We'll see when that decision will be made. Looking now to see if they can roll on the rings.
What? You want to try?
Hit and roll, she's asking.
Okay. You'd have to throw a 10.
Okay.
Or you want to just peel it?
Let's peel it.
Okay.
Don't you guys think so?
Sure. Yeah, I like peeling.
So far, Joan, in that battle of the thirds, Kathy Overton-Clapton through 3 ends, 96%. Amy Nixon, surprisingly, at 79 thus far, so has yet to find her form.
Well, she had a couple of misses last time.
Yep, exactly.
Shot.
So guessing game now for Shannon. She's going to hit, or if not, she's looking at a freeze.
Good catch.
I just wanted to curl more, not to.
Yeah.
This is a difficult way to score a deuce against a good hitting team.
Top 8.
Line's good. Needs to curl.
No, then.
6.
Needs to come. Really needs to come.
7. No, then. 8 even. Yep,
Jumping.
go by it. Hard.
No.
Hard. 10.
Hard.
10. We might be through. Oh, are you through? Maybe.
Tried to freeze to it, missed it completely.
I talked about this yesterday, Bruce. When the thrower and the person in the house are yelling so loud, sometimes they don't listen to the sweepers. The sweepers were letting them know it might be through. Are you sure? Do you want us to sweep? But nobody heard them.
No, they can't be sweeping it either if it's through in that situation. They have to keep the rock in play. So huge miss there. Really allows Manitoba now to dictate play here, and there's not that stone, Manitoba stone, a foot short of the tee line, is in a perfect spot. Really difficult to work with.
Make sure you're tight.
If Kathy Overton Cobden's able to throw a good guard here.
Almost in. Not in. At the end. We can go. Gotta go. Hard. Gotta go. Hurry. Okay.
Really didn't curl enough.
Too bad.
So, chance to get out of this a little bit here for
Almost all. Yep.
Too bad.
Team Alberta.
Good sweeping there, Jen.
Yeah.
I throw it okay?
Just a little fat on me, but you know what? That's fine. I'll just tighten you up a little bit.
This side of the sheet did curl more yesterday.
10.5. Yes. Whoa. Yes. Yep. Hard. Hard. Hard.
Tight to the guard. And a nose hit.
Well, jammed on the back. Good news is, though, they came very tight to the guard, and this will be a difficult shot for Jennifer Jones now to deal with.
But this is the kind of shot that Amy Nixon needs to get going. She is a player that's very hard on herself. If she's not playing well, she tends to kind of unravel and beat herself up and not be able to move forward. And that kind of shot just might light a fire underneath Amy Nixon.
Cleaner than practice.
No, I don't think it's cleaner than practice. It's just straighter.
So Jennifer Jones needs to be careful here. Does not want to jam this.
Yeah.
Kind of wait.
10. So 10, Kath. Yeah. A little more ice.
Tough shot to just get by and nose it and miss that back one. Very difficult.
9.5.
She made a ton of tough shots yesterday in the semi, especially late.
Hard! Really hard! Whoa! Whoa!
Trying to avoid that jam.
Whoa.
This is tight to the guard, and that jams on the back.
There's the mistake. So
that's a huge swing.
Out of nothing here, Shannon Kleibrink has a chance now.
It was a 10, eh?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
The question for Shannon, does she roll wide or does she try to roll under? And look where the shooter rolls.
Yeah.
Rolls outside a little bit. There is a bit of room to get inside.
Oh, damn. It's all right.
We just heard Jennifer Jones talk to her team about what was that weight that she threw.
So shot now, try to roll the shooter underneath. If she can ever roll into this area, brings 3 into play all of a sudden with that little mistake from Jennifer Jones. Flying 2 buried.
Yes! Yes! Hard! Hard!
Sweeper's hard on this one.
Great sweeping.
Gets by with a great roll. Kleibrink lies 2.
Really tough to get to roll that far. Amy Nixon's reaction as Shannon let that go. She was calling sweep before she let it go.
Well, what happens with Shannon Kleibrink, and I know I played with Shannon Kleibrink one year, just watch her release this. Her in-turn is a bit of a weapon. And sometimes if you see her hand flip, that means she's giving it the last little direction inside. That means it's going to move, and you better get on it in a hurry. Now, Amy has watched that rock come down for several years. She knows that they will need to try to hold that rock. So great call from Amy, and good sweeping by the front end to hold that rock.
So there is an option here for a double for Jennifer Jones. She's actually elected to play the hit and roll.
That's a great shot.
And this is a spot, again, we saw it curl quite a bit yesterday. So we'll see if this is a difficult roll to make.
More. Yep. Hard. 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 Whoa. Whoa. Hard. Hard. Yes. Yes. Hard.
Close.
Wants to get behind that red.
Oh, nice shot. It's not completely buried, but it's going to make things really tricky for Shannon Kleibrink.
Great sweeping.
I think she did. Got the job done. There is a little hack weight shot available for 2. It's tough, though. You'd have to just paper the guard. In order to make it, you need to throw about hack weight.
Sure. Like a quarter.
Only got a quarter. I'm not surprised to see this. Shannon Kleibrink believes she can make any shot. And like I said, she is fearless. And this week, she made just about everything that she called. So this is a hack weight shot.
I think it'll come up that much with hack, okay? Yeah, at the end.
It's all about throwing the right weight, and the sweeper's letting Amy know.
Yep. How much? Half? Yep. Yep. Whoa. How much? Close. Close. Yes. 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 Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
Fearless all week by the guard.
Great.
What a shot, Shannon Kleibrink, and she'll stay for her deuce.
Look out, team, because they're back.
You got the sense they were looking for an injection of enthusiasm and momentum. Maybe it came here in the fourth end. 2 for Alberta. 3-2 they lead through 4. Back in Regina, Shannon Kleibrink, a big fourth end. They maybe looked a bit lethargic / nervous through 3. Joan, they're into it now.
Well, these are the types of shots that Shannon Kleibrink made all week. She's gutsy, but this hack weight shot is only made if you know what the ice is going to do. And this is the first time she has trusted that and went with her instincts. And that is a great shot to stick for 2.
Made it look easy, and that was not an easy shot.
Working hard to get the first one into the rings here.
And Jennifer Jones will not hit that stone. She will be throwing the corner guard. I hope.
Oh, it's game on now. Absolutely game on. Now the teams need to show their strength and really push the other team. And the only way you're going to do that is put some rocks in play.
Tighter, she'll go. No.
That was a great shot by Shannon, but they got a mistake out of Team Manitoba again. An unexpected error, and took full advantage. And little things like that. We saw it happen yesterday in the semifinal as well. Just a little mistake, jamming on a stone that you thought might not be come into play. Opened the door, and Shannon stepped right through.
Let's go down to ice level for just a moment. Scott Russell standing by.
Thanks very much, Bruce. You know, it's amazing how curling reaches across the country. This is Nancy Marcus. She's the Vice President of Kruger Products, the title and presenting sponsor. This is a company based in Montreal and Toronto, sponsoring a sport which has its heartland in the Canadian West. Why does the connection work?
Well, although we are, although our head office is in Eastern Canada, we have mills throughout Canada and Western Canada, and it's a national company. And we enjoy really appealing to all Canadians and women and men alike across country. So it works naturally.
And I'm wondering, Nancy, if with the Olympic Games coming up in Vancouver in 2010, the Olympic trials next year, do you think that the Canadian connection to this sport might even get stronger?
Absolutely. We're hopeful that the profile of curling is heightened in 2010, and we're so supportive of women in curling. We have been for 27 years, and we're so excited to continue our involvement with this association for a long time.
All right. Now, from an outsider's point of view, because you are from the central part of Canada, who do you pick today? Manitoba or Alberta?
I hope the best team wins, for sure.
Diplomatic as always, Nancy Marcus of Kruger. Back to you, Bruce.
That's a good answer.
Oh, very good answer.
Yeah. Safe, for sure.
Well, we certainly have game on now. Great little hit and roll by Dawn Askin. Look at those numbers. Nothing to choose from between Bell and Askin.
The 2 all-star leads in this tournament.
It's a definite early advantage in this end with Shannon stepping up here to peel this corner guard off. You're going to see Jennifer Jones use the center guard and try to find a way to score 2, possibly even 3. If they make a good come around here into the top 8 foot, hitting that stone at the side of the rings will not do Alberta much good. And in fact, we may see Jennifer Jones freeze to anything that gets hit out in that area.
There's something right here too.
So key here for Jill Officer to stay in front of the tee line and not let Alberta off the hook. Maintain pressure.
And for Jill, she's been doing an awful lot of hitting so far in the game, so this is the first real pressure draw that she's had to make.
Line's good. Fully. Reach pretty good.
I think you gotta go.
Yeah, line.
Oh, yeah.
There.
Oh, then.
T-line.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Behind 12 foot, sorry.
Whoa.
She did.
Sorry. Whoa.
No. Right back. Guys. Yeah, go Dawn.
Go.
Keep it going. Go. Hard.
Misjudgment there by the
Sorry
sweepers.
that went that far.
They called 12 foot out of her hand. So it does one of two things. There's the option to freeze, but it also opens up a hit and roll in front of that stone. So key here for Alberta again. Just try to keep your shooter in play. Roll over towards the center line.
Yep. Hard. Quick. Hard. Whoa. Okay, that's good.
It's just a little bit inside the line of delivery there.
Skip calls sweep right away. That's an indication that you're a little tight to the broom.
Overroll. Just try to go here. Okay. Throw here. Let's go, Jill.
And Jill just needs to be a little bit careful. She doesn't want to hit the wide side and bring in a jam on their own second shot stone at the back.
Clean.
It's a very nice throw.
No. Whoa.
Off.
Whoa.
Right off, Kath.
Watch the jam.
Okay.
Oh,
nice
just
shot.
gets a bit
Great
of
shot.
it.
Sorry.
Really got away with
Weight
it.
was okay, wasn't it?
6.5.
Yeah. Quiet, if anything.
I like the double now. Okay. Even roll into here.
Sunday at 8, don't miss the final episode of the show that grants you a behind-the-scenes look into the business of the Royals, both at home and abroad. Monarchy, the Royal Family at Work, tonight at 8 on CBC.
Yep. Real hard. Hard, guys. Hard. Okay. Well, we're rolling out. Okay.
Sure. Nowhere close on that double attempt.
So 3 in play here now for Jennifer Jones. Get one out in front of the tee line is critical here for Kathy Overton-Clapham.
Oh boy.
Do not allow Alberta access to that stone at the back of the rings that's dead buried. And Alberta will have a very difficult time. Just biting the 4-foot would be perfect.
And they got to look at this draw with Jill Officer, same spot.
Full 8. It's close. Line's good. Line to get there. Full 8. Full 8.
4-foot.
Yep.
Line only.
Wait only.
We can go. It's coming down.
Full 8. Line's great.
Come on, guys.
Hard.
Jennifer Jones out to help.
Full 8. Go. Full 8. Still go hard.
Trying to drag this to the full 8, and they get it there behind cover.
Perfect.
They're just such great brushers. Jill Officer is really strong, and she's an excellent judge. And she just, with Dawn Askin, they pulled that rock a long way. That's an excellent shot.
Run it or draw the back one. Yep.
Perfect spot. A lot of pressure on Alberta.
Whatever you think. I'm okay with either.
I think I like the run
I think
back.
the run, hey? Okay.
Right on the nose.
Let's go.
Amy is a very emotional player, and she knows she needs to keep her emotions in check.
Little wobble
Real
there.
wobble.
Yep, higher. Whoa. Yes!
Right on the nose, wants to run it back.
Got one.
Nice shot.
And the most dangerous one, but they're not out of trouble yet. Let that garden play.
The nice thing for them, though, although the guard is there, it's now moved over about 6 or 8 inches and partially exposes that back stone. So worst case scenario, as this end progresses, Shannon Kleibrink may be able to hit that stone at the back 8 foot and only hold them to 2. So, but again, Kathy Overton-Clapham looking to get this into the top of the 4 foot and really apply, again, tremendous pressure here to Alberta.
Lots of line.
Fight the 4 if you can.
Gotta be there though.
A little less.
The first draw of this end was a beauty.
Whoa if you can.
Well, if you can, wide open.
No, it's got no line, guys.
No line. It must be heavy.
No, as long as you're 12 foot, it's got to curl a long way.
Okay,
yeah, we're there.
8 foot, full 8.
Here it goes.
Riding 4. Okay,
Come
whoa.
down now.
Yeah, go, go, go. It's got to curl.
Hard.
Go. Hard. Go, Jill. Come on. Go, 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 go.
Does it curl far enough?
Does not.
No.
Completely exposed, and that leaves the double.
Afraid to wait because I thought she was.
You see that battle that we talked about earlier, that Overton-Clapham was
too much
winning.
less than over curl, like and then she freezes the back one. But
Yeah, it's too bad. That's all right. It's okay.
Yeah, Amy has not looked sharp this game at all.
Speed's nice.
No, you gotta play it the other way so that it's high. Can't quite see it all. Yeah.
Lining up the double.
It's 9.
It's another intern for Shannon.
9. Yep. Hard. Yes.
A little intern flick you talked about.
Yep.
This really moves. Will it get by this guard? Yes, it will. And will it get 2?
Just right in the middle.
She's right. It was right in the middle of the 2 doubles. It over-curled for the outside double call and not quite enough for the inside.
We were past it and then it didn't
Again,
finish.
they're out of trouble for the 3 here, and it likely looks like a deuce here for Manitoba, even with the nose hit. So nose hit would be nice for Manitoba, and it makes it the double quite difficult. So you'll see if Shannon will take a run at the double takeout and see if she chooses to do so. I think by hitting the open, you're going to give up 2 anyway, so I wouldn't be surprised if you give it a run.
I agree.
Okay, Jen.
9.5, just a nose.
Okay.
At least we got a shot, I guess. We moved it out of the. If we have to concede it 2 again, we will.
It's been a little scary for Alberta. Both the ends that Manitoba's had the last rock, they've had chances really to get 3s set up, and have been good escapes, I would say, for Manitoba, or for Alberta, excuse me.
Nice throw here from Jennifer Jones. Mission accomplished.
So do you go the slash double,
Shot Jen.
Shot Jen.
or do you try to hit and roll to the back of the 8 foot with off the other stone? And
That's right.
Good shot. Should have rolled it, I guess.
Yeah, I saw that after we were hitting, but
So had they played the roll behind the guard,
makes it with blank contact.
this double would not be available.
Shoot. Little roll. Then she makes that, mind you, then you.
And what they're talking about, had they rolled behind the guard, then Shannon would have been forced to hit and roll off the one at the back and would have been shot stone, could have taken away the deuce as well. You can't protect against everything here.
Yep.
No.
Yep. Yes. Hard. Yes. Hard. Whoa. Whoa.
Close.
Yes.
Shannon Kleibrink looking for this double.
Whoa. Whoa.
Proper side of the rock.
Really close. Oh. You know, that missed by just a fraction of an inch.
good try.
She rubs it on the way by. Truly, that's a difference of a millimeter or so of hitting the top one. Great try.
Like you said, though, Mike, could have been worse.
Could have been worse. Both, I said both ends, the third and the fifth.
Speed's good, Don?
Good escapes by Alberta, and again, one down with the hammer, pretty good position to be in. So both teams feeling pretty good here for the first half of this game.
What a great match so far. Nice, comfortable deuce here for Jennifer Jones.
Try to pull back.
Side's good.
Should be close. Make sure you clean it.
Not curling yet. There it goes.
Pretty simple shot for Jennifer Jones.
Give her the button. Go, go, go.
Little draw and stop for a deuce.
To red.
This is a 1 versus 2 that's living up to billing. Top 2 teams in the country. And after 5 ends, it is now 4-3 Manitoba as they score the deuce in the 5th.
Okay. Yeah, touched it.
As we head to the 5th end break, we'll head downstairs now. Scott Russell standing by with the leading skip.
Thank you very much, Bruce. Here is Jennifer Jones. You know what? Pretty tight to the vest through the first little while. Did you want to mix it up more?
Yeah, if we had hammer, we would have gone corner guard, but we wanted to make them force it a little bit. And, you know, we got our stick in the second end and put up the center or the corner guard and got our deuce in 3. So pretty happy with how it's going. Both teams are making some pretty good shots.
Talk about momentum, Jennifer. 7 wins in a row coming into this. Do you feel it starting to build?
You know, at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter how many wins you got. You got to win this one. So, you know, we want to go out and play our best and feel really good with the ice, really good with the speed. So I'm sure it's going to be an exciting last half.
Jennifer, thanks, and good luck the rest of the way.
Thanks so much.
There's Jennifer Jones of Team Manitoba. Right now, she has a 4-3 lead over Shannon Kleibrink of Team Alberta. We'll return to Regina in just a moment.
Song Tournament of Hearts by the band The Weaker Thans from Winnipeg, and their guitarist Stephen Carroll was once coached as a teen by world champion Connie Laliberti. Their singer John Sampson curled on his dad's team out of the Fort Rouge Curling Club in Winnipeg. The Weaker Thans from Winnipeg with that tune. As we begin end 6, Alberta down 1 with the hammer.
Oh, then Jill is hot.
Curling.
Make it good.
It's not bad, Jill.
Yeah.
Really curling. Whoa, whoa,
Easy,
whoa,
Jill.
whoa. Very nice, Dawn.
Did we get that?
97.
Oh, I got a bad split then.
That is a very nice draw by Dawn Askins.
Dawn Askin at 98% through 5, and so is Chelsea Bell. The leads are lights out today.
Chill. Maximum.
Needs to curl a bit.
Well, they'll be tested in the second half if they're going to put more rocks in play. The rock placement is crucial.
Right, shot selection for the leads has been very simple thus far. Open hits, open guard. So if Kleibrink does throw up a guard, which we're seeing here, you may see some more difficult shots being thrown by the leads.
Real tight. Yeah.
Go there.
Line's good. Tight. Gotta make sure you're tight.
Not bad.
Dawn Askin has an interesting history with Jennifer Jones. She was with the Jan Hanna team from Ontario back in 2005.
Right to the center
You've all
line.
seen the famous shot where Jones comes in off of her own and scores a bunch. Dawn Askin was on the team that lost that. Obviously impressed Jennifer Jones because when she became available, Jennifer Jones picked her up to be her lead.
Nice pair, Dawn. Sweet.
And Dawn happened to be moving jobs and locations to Manitoba. It all worked out to everybody's benefit. Two great shots there by Dawn.
It will.
So now Chelsea needs to freeze to shot stone. These are very difficult.
No bounce, right to it. Line's got to curl a bit. Whoa. It's curling. Good. Hard. Hard.
Great
Nicely done.
Great shot, Chelsea.
Well, neither of the leads actually hurt their percentages with those 4. You wonder why they might have been a bit nervous out of the gate. Here's what it's at stake. To the winner goes all of this.
Guard's not bad. Okay.
And I'd like to speak to the last point, the funding. They become A-carded athletes for 2 years. That is every month, every player gets $1,500 tax-free so that they can dedicate more time to their training and to their sport. That is absolutely huge. And the shared cash prize, both teams in this final will get a $15,000 check for being called a cresting opportunity.
Line's pretty good. A little tight.
for being exposed in the final here.
And the winner represents Canada at the Women's World Championship in Vernon, BC, March 22nd to 30th.
And we have spoken about this before, but unlike tournaments, second place doesn't get a lot of that big prize pool, just a little bit of cash. And most of the prize at the Scotties Tournament of Hearts goes to the winner.
Good. Tell her. What? The 8.
And just to reiterate, should Jennifer Jones win this, she secures a spot in the 8-team Olympic trials in 2009. That is with a win today for the Jones team from Manitoba.
They're looking for the double peel. So a couple half shots by the seconds.
Nice throw.
I like coming with the out turn.
Really? Yeah, I kind of like the in too.
I just think it's hard to come off that rock.
Okay, okay.
Very difficult shot.
Good news is you just threw it, so you should have a pretty good idea about how this should react.
Line's tight. Sweep it early.
Go early.
No, line's good.
It's got to curl a lot, you guys.
Whoa, it's got to curl.
Switch, got to curl a lot.
Okay. Sweeper, go, 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 go.
Hard!
Go, it's got to cross center. Go, go, go.
Hard! Hard!
Really hard! Really hard! Go! Right beside it. Go, go, go. Okay, that's pretty good.
I went over.
Kleibrink probably tried to double the guards off, hit in the middle, and spin the shooter out of play.
Wins, might as well wait. Tons of times.
Half rock, hit the pocket, both reds go.
Queen, yep. Whoa. Whoa. Yep.
Little push there at the end from Bronwyn Saunders. Didn't quite get that pocket.
Shot.
Great shot, tell you why. That's keyed up that freeze a little bit over towards that stone at the side of the 12-foot. Makes it a little trickier to remove now. You look at the angle.
Gotta hit it. Doesn't it go right on there?
No, I think it should go behind, just straight pick.
Kathy thinks it may just bounce off this stone and then work its way towards this one. If you hit a half a stone, Jennifer Jones believes it will slide underneath that stone on the wings.
Straight pick.
Would have been nice to have moved it about another 6-8 inches back into the house, and definitely would be jamming.
You got this.
Nice thing for Shannon Kleibrink is it's very difficult to remove this yellow stone and save the shooter or the stone in the 4-foot. That will open up the come around for Shannon Kleibrink. First offensive move she's really been able to make in this entire game.
8. Yeah, 8. You got this.
So where will they spill? Jennifer Jones was right. It goes under the red.
Go, 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 go.
And squeaks out.
Just got it out.
That's a great shot. And again, showing Jennifer Jones' experience and knowing where that rock was going to end up.
Trying to get her to roll that one.
Just got away with it. Saved the shooter too, which is great for Manitoba. It forces a little bit more difficult shot, which is the hit and roll.
I know, but I wanted to sweep over
here. No, I know.
Here.
She could have swept up there. No.
9.5. Whoa. Yep. Hard. 9.5. Whoa.
Looking for the hit and roll behind their corner guard.
No.
Yeah. And it overrolled. It's exposed on the outside.
And it comes out the other side and clearly visible.
I'm a B or a C, I guess now.
Got it all?
Yep. Sorry, guys.
And you can get to the inside.
Yeah.
Kind of weight, do you like a 10 or 9.5?
What'd she say?
Do you like a 10 or 9.5?
Either. I like a 10.
It's always easier to play the draw around those guards to get the line down. So the hit and rolls are a little trickier. So again, if we get a nose hit here, I would not be surprised to see Shannon draw behind that guard as opposed to trying the same hit and roll that Kathy Overton Kleibrink's trying right now.
Nope. Little up. Whoa.
little bit of an inside roll.
Nice shot. Got shot stone out of it.
I was afraid it was going to go.
It's okay. She doesn't have it all.
Sorry,
still looking at
That's
that.
okay.
There's more.
She can't get the roll, so.
Yeah.
I'm a little surprised by this call.
I think with the soft weight, they can get the roll inside.
Definitely, but I think, again, the draw to me is a little easier shot.
No. No, set it a bit. No. Hack. Right off. Hack. Hack to board. Needs to come up stiff. Okay. Okay.
Big mistake.
So a little bit overthrown and a little bit wide. Starts talking about when you set a rock, you push it back towards the broom.
Perfect weight, Amy.
Yeah.
11-1.
Okay, for that double.
Nice throw.
And Jennifer Jones, key here for her is keeping her stone in front of the rings, in front of the tee line, excuse me.
Maybe it's.
Should be close, right?
Yeah.
And once again, a nice, comfortable
Okay, just
draw
bite the 8.
Okay.
for Jennifer Jones to lie to and force Alberta.
So great shot is up in this area. Anything deeper than that will allow a freeze for Shannon Kleibrink, and you do not want to slip this. Even to the tee line is too deep. So top 8 foot is where you'd like to be.
As long as we're. I'd like to be 8 foot, but we might have to wait on line, so try not to jump it.
Okay.
Line's good. Little hot. Oh. Line's really good.
All you.
Line's really good.
Line's perfect.
Curling hard.
Wait only.
It's really curling.
To 8 foot.
Wait only.
Only just bite the
Just bite the
Come out
8.
the other end.
No.
Other side.
No.
Good weight.
Good wait.
I really came up.
Yeah.
73.
So now that stone ended up almost
Too
in the
bad.
exact
It's too
same
deep.
spot that
Oh, it's biting the 8.
No, it's too deep. It just had to bite the 8. Yeah.
Curl too much though too.
It's too bad.
Did we bit early?
Yeah,
then?
it's too deep. Huh? It's too deep.
that's a little picky. You know, this top 8 is a pretty good shot, and the problem is it overcurled, actually.
Exactly. I don't think it was a weight problem. The sweepers were told to get it by 8. That's exactly what they got, but they can't control that overcurling.
Yeah.
Got it.
So Shannon Kleibrink now looking to corner freeze of that stone. Difficult to get shot stone because it's in front of the tee. You really need to have the perfect weight and the perfect line. If it's a little warm, they'll try to sweep it around it and get it buried behind it.
Yeah, then.
6,
Whoa,
6, room. Yep.
Wait on me.
Right here.
No bounce. Yep. Is it deeper than that? Steeper. 6, 7. It's 6. No bounce.
Close.
Got
to get shot.
Good.
If it's not shot, it's a sweeping mistake. Really bad sweeping mistake.
Do you think it is?
No.
I don't know.
It looks red, doesn't it?
If it's red, huge
it's
error
red.
by the sweepers. Huge error. It's red.
Yep.
Absolutely.
That's a critical mistake, and they had the shot made, and a couple of licks of the broom would have been perfect. Now they just draw open, and Alberta forced to 1. Big mistake.
That one. You like back to your brother?
She's just going to draw for 1 then, right?
That's fine.
Makes me sick again.
Just to make sure we don't give her a shot for 2.
I don't mind.
I just think we might give her.
Oh, yeah, to rub off, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you think she can get there with weight though to make it double? It's fully buried.
You have any of the yellow?
There is no way that Shannon Kleibrink will try to hit this stone. If you draw a rock into the 4 foot and lie 2, there is no way she can play a hack weight double to try to score a deuce. That would be
Even if we just go on the butt.
so low percentage.
I like that.
Jennifer Jones again showing
The
respect
back
for her
button, she's
opponent,
good.
but
Yeah,
she has
back
to get
4.
into some. Gets to a point where this is the risk versus reward. She's concerned that Shannon Kleibrink will play some sort of double. If she gets her stone into this area, she's concerned that Shannon will play like a hack weight hit
back 4 is good.
and roll the shooter into this area and try to make the double. But against 2,
Yeah.
down 1 in a final, you cannot take that kind of risk. And Shannon will take her 1 and tie this game up. So.
But you don't want it too deep because she might have a little split. Yeah.
Okay.
When you say too deep, that means you really have to miss the 8-foot here. So pretty safe bet, I would guess, that Shannon will play the hit for one.
Since the Page playoff system was instituted in 1995, only one skip and team have ever come from a tiebreaker and won the Scotties. That was Kelly Law in 2000.
Gotta go a little. Starting to curve.
Jennifer Jones trying to duplicate that.
Line's perfect.
Leading by 1 here in the 6th.
Gee, right, we gotta be back. Go!
They're fine.
Go, Jill, go, go, go! Hard. Okay, good shot.
It's great brushing. Again, nice shot.
That's good. Nice way.
Forcing Shannon Kleibrink to make a precision hit and stick.
I think that's good. I mean, we're not going to steal, I don't think, unless we drew around that. But if I ever tapped off.
Yeah.
What'd you like?
I like that. I like coming closer to it to make it a little more
challenging.
Yeah.
Jennifer Jones makes so very few mistakes when it comes to strategy, and she's
9.5.
really
Whoa,
forced
clean.
the play so far in the game.
Yep. Clean, just clean. Clean.
It's like a nice throw here by Shannon Kleibrink.
Clean.
Looked good right out of the hand. There's the hit and the stick for 1. A force by Manitoba here in end number 6. And Kleibrink takes her 1. We're tied at.
And yet another great match at the Scotties Tournament of Hearts after 6 ends of play, 4-4 between Manitoba and Alberta in the final. Well, there are some tremendously accomplished curlers in the building. Take, for instance, Julie Skinner. We knew her as Julie Sutton back in 1991 when she won the Canadian Championship. Has curled twice for Canada at the Olympic Games in 1992 in Albertville. Won a bronze medal with Kelly Law in 2002 in Salt Lake City. Okay, now I've got the resume out. Yeah. What did it mean to you, though, to be a Canadian champion? Something that Shannon Kleibrink hasn't done yet.
Yeah, it really is an amazing experience, and one of these gals here today and her teammates will feel that excitement and get to know what it means to have the whole country supporting you.
And when you get the whole country supporting you and you get a chance at the Olympic Games through the trial process, and being from BC and knowing the build up to the Games in Vancouver 2010, do you think that that will be so important for the sport of curling?
Oh, I think it's going to be huge after seeing what went on in Salt Lake City, and to have the event in Vancouver and the build up with our event next year, the Scotties in Victoria. I think it's just going to keep rising. It's going to be great.
How about a little analytical comment, Julie, on this match between Kleibrink and Jones, two obviously very accomplished curlers?
Oh, very good teams. Little cat and mouse at the beginning to see who's going to come out and play first, but it's been a very well played game, and whichever team wins, we're going to have a great representative in Victoria next year.
Julia, thanks so much for this, and all the best of luck to you.
Thank you very much.
There you go, Julie Skinner. We knew her as Julie Sutton when she won that Canadian Championship. In Saskatoon, by the way, she won it. Bruce.
Too much room, must be heavy.
All right, Scott, 4-4 here.
7 maybe.
Be heavy, go around it. Okay, yep.
And Chelsea Bell with her second rock of this 7th end.
And just look at that perfect draw by Dawn Askin.
Hard.
The call was to freeze to it. This is a plan B. It's not too bad.
Don't want to reach to it. Just go for. Okay, right on the tee line. See what she would come.
So asking for a very specific draw from Dawn. Says to be very careful with this. Jennifer Jones just wanted it in front of the tee line, but she's got to be careful to come a little bit short. They'll set up a double on her own stone in the 4-foot.
Full 4, no line.
Whoa.
Got a curl. Whoa.
Oh, it's sliding down a little.
Yeah. Whoa, to it.
No.
No.
Sorry. Wow. Gee. I thought she had less.
Yeah, I
Sorry,
did.
Jen. Huh?
The leads have been great.
Just a little punch and roll under, I think. You got it all? Just all. Jess.
Sorry, Dawn.
I don't mind this either.
I like that.
Okay, 4. Top 4.
It's like T-line.
Now this is good. Okay.
Even if you nudge this a few inches, it'd be a pretty good spot. Very difficult to remove for Team Manitoba. A couple Alberta needs to dictate an end. They have not done so yet. It's been all Manitoba. It's an easy deuces for Manitoba so far, and Shannon Kleibrink has made one great shot for her deuce.
Okay.
Missed sweeping opportunity last end.
Whoa!
We still got a curl.
Gotta go soon, but we're. Well, we can wait. We can wait.
Whoa! Wait.
This looks nice.
Whoa!
Right
Great
on
shot.
it.
Beautiful. This one, really some doubt early. Those rocks just hang out there, but with the right weight, with T-line weight, they just walk right across. It's a beautiful shot by Bronwyn.
Straight peel.
Jill Officer, 88% through 6.
They need to hold the line here. She was inside.
Good. Guess I could have clipped it.
Yeah, wouldn't have been bad if you clipped it.
Officer with the edge through 6, but Saunders just threw a beauty here in 7.
And no real critical errors. You know, just a few rollouts maybe from Bronwyn. Nothing really that has hurt them so far.
Tight line. 2. Hard. Hold it. Over curling. Over and off.
Pretty high, Shan.
1.
Pretty high.
Over and off. Okay. Yep.
Real high.
Yep. Then a little bit.
You're okay.
Little bit for line. Yep.
It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good.
Whoa. Good.
Nice high guard.
Oh, Chelsea.
It's kind of out of play though. I'm not sure really what it accomplishes.
Let's make sure we covered that side.
Peel at this. I think we can get that going.
Okay.
Peel, Jill.
Let's go, Jill. You got this.
Peel.
Jill Officer, one of the best at this type of shot in the women's game.
Oh, Team Manitoba, they can hit so well. Throw that big peel weight accurately.
So going to hit this on the broom side. About a quarter rock will do it.
Yep. Whoa. Yep. Hard. Whoa. Great shot. Atta girl.
Easily springs out of there. It was a great throw by Jill.
Great shot, Jilly.
Jill Officer with the wedding date fast approaching. May 30th will be her big day.
Just hit and roll here.
Their shot?
Yeah.
Okay.
11.
Let's go.
Amy Nixon has been struggling this game. Said this type of shot, she's been overthrowing. She had several kind of hit and stay opportunities.
Hard.
Whoa.
Hard. Whoa.
Whoa. Get off. Nothing.
We're good. We're good. Needs to come up though.
Amy Nixon was fairly clear with
Well, overswept. I mean, they had the shot made.
It's for good reason. She has given it all she has to make those shots, and that one wasn't her fault.
Either that or we go here.
This was our key off the top, we thought, Joan, and
What do you like?
Amy Nixon was coming into this game probably the best player here this week.
Oh, there's no question. She was the all-star player, all-star third. But as both skips talked about, it all comes down to this game and your performance in the final. And it hasn't been there so far for Amy.
Yep.
Hard and tight.
Hard. Really hard. Hard. Really hard. Go. Hard. Right to it. Keep going.
Great
Go, John.
sweeping,
Go,
just
John.
got to buy that guard.
Boy, they were on that early to get it by. They did, and a great bit of teamwork there.
This came very close.
Yeah, okay.
Wraps right around.
Sorry.
Nice call.
No, I just.
Oh, okay.
Feels too bad. Needed to roll away.
Little more.
Touch more.
No.
Definitely want to stay here. Again, this is going to give Manitoba a free opportunity to create some offense.
This one has to curl.
No.
Again, when the rock's going to roll out, you don't need to be cleaning it. That's just going to stay in the back 12. Jennifer Jones may use that guard.
Amy Nixon threw both of those very, very well.
It's just that I don't know if this guard's is really in play.
Nice throw, Amy.
Okay. You like
That's
that?
exactly the path your first one would have traveled if I didn't.
I don't mind it. Or we freeze here.
What was your gut, Kath? Was to go around the guard.
You like this better?
Yeah, I think so. Don't you guys?
Sure, yeah.
But why isn't it in place?
Just come here for a sec.
All right.
I think this is a good time to talk, and I really like Kathy Overton's gut here, and that is, let's use this guard.
You don't think it's in play because it's too high?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, if you like the freeze better, then
But you know, if we go on this side and we're top 8.
Yeah, she's
got to play bumper.
Yeah.
Just right down over there. Do you like that?
Yeah, I liked coming around it.
Okay,
first.
then let's go.
Yep.
They're just talking about which turn to use. Let's use this guard, and they'd like to use the out turn, and therefore bringing in a possible jam.
Same speed I've had.
In play if Shannon Kleibrink goes after it. So big shot here for Kathy Overton Clapham.
It needs to be in front of the tee line.
And the difference in thirds here is that Kathy Overton is playing with a ton of confidence right now.
Grim. Lots of lines. Not bad. Line's good. Yep. Hard line. Top 8. Gotta go. Hard. Gotta go.
Just going sideways.
Really hard. Really hard. Hard. Whoa, if you're in the 8 foot. Whoa, if you're in the 8 foot.
Great brushing again. Hold that line.
Well, that front end has done a great job with a couple of rocks here.
You see it poked out the other side.
It's almost wide open.
I think it picked early.
They're just talking about, she says, maybe it picked. There has not been very many picks at all on this ice surface this week. You know, and when we talk about debris on the ice, it often is about the ice surface and how hard the surface is versus a softer pebble that rocks start to pick. There just really hasn't been an issue at all here.
So nice chance now for Alberta that they can actually create a force here if Shannon Kleibrink can hit and stay in the rings.
Let's go.
And again, we saw Amy Nixon's rocks take a while to come up, but this is Shannon's in turn, as I pointed out, will curl more.
Yeah, more. Oh, more than yours. Control. Clean it. Clean it. It's like 10. Clean it. Whoa. Clean.
Total control, weight. Watch it come up a bit.
Good shot.
Well done.
Manitoba with 2 in the rings. Excuse me, Alberta.
Can't you?
Yeah, we'll be behind the button though.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I like rolling in front.
Okay.
Heard Jennifer Jones say doesn't want to roll behind the center guard. She'll be behind the tee line. So by rolling into this area, she feels that she would roll right to the back of the button. And the problem with that is that Alberta comes down and freezes right on the nose. And if she's deep enough, will have a guaranteed steal, and does not want to risk that.
So instead, she's going to roll to her the other stones that are in play that are belonging to Alberta, making Shannon's attempt to remove it much more difficult. So she'll roll to the left.
And she'll try to blank.
Whoa. Clean. Yep. Hard. Whoa. Hard. Whoa. Yep. Whoa. Yep. Yep. Hard.
First skip stone, 7th end, Jennifer Jones.
Nice shot.
Nicely done.
Perfect.
Good, Jen. Yeah. Nice shot, one.
Skips going head to head, and
Nice shot.
Jones with the slight edge.
Yeah, her shots have been far simpler than Shannon's, that's for sure.
Only one draw this far for Shannon Kleibrink.
Well, and they gave her 3 out of 4, and that was that free she tried last end. It was a perfect. She actually threw it perfectly, and the sweepers missed it. And so it could be a couple percentage points higher. Plus, she would have got her deuce, which really is the difference right now.
We're just picking it? Yeah. Okay. You got it. Let's go. Yep. Whoa, hard. Whoa. Easy, nice. Easy. Clean, yes! Whoa. Hard! No! No! You got it, hard. Fine. Make sure. Don't go hard. Let it go.
No need to worry.
Good job. There's no way we could stick.
Firm. Where were you? Sorry.
Good job. There's no way we could stick from that.
I wasn't trying to. I was just like, let's not pull it back all of a sudden.
I feel like absolutely nothing.
So good force here by Alberta.
Well, Jennifer Jones is trying the outturn peel. She's concerned that her shooter will roll into that zone at the back left as we're looking at it. There is room to play it with the in-turn, same shot Shannon threw, but if you ever happen to hit only about a quarter of that zone, your shooter might stick on that one that's near the boards and stay for one. So she's going to roll across the other way. Much more difficult shot. She's got to roll about 6 feet across the rings to make the blank. So a little trickier shot than a typical blank opportunity. And we haven't seen many of these shots going outside in either.
So Jennifer Jones looking to blank and keep the hammer going to the 8th end.
Hard! Hard! Go, Jill! You're
Just to hit and get out.
Good. Nicely done.
So no scoring in 7. Jones will indeed keep the hammer as we head to 8 here at the championships in Regina. 8th end of the Scotties final, 4-4. Manitoba with the hammer, the rock of Chelsea Bell, her first of 2 in this 8th in play.
First center guard thrown by either team to start an end. Gone in the rings here.
Heavy. Line's perfect. A little hot, Jen, only if we have to. No, line's perfect. Back 8.
Maybe they did last end, did they?
Back 8.
Yes, they did.
Okay.
Oh, no,
I
go deep. Make sure. Back 12 is better. I think it's there. Oh, it's
I do
coming
pay
off,
attention
actually.
on occasion.
No, I think you got to go, Cass. You got to go.
Shannon Kleibrink really needs to have a solid end here.
go.
She wants to force Manitoba into taking a single point in this end.
Get on. You like right in? I do.
So they really have not had an end where they have controlled play.
Well, we could throw Haggard. I think I like that. But then if they nail it, top 4.
They haven't taken a lot of chances in this game.
They don't have to go
And they
right
did
in.
all week.
And they did. This is how they
throw one.
They ended up being in that first place and really pushing other teams to make errors.
Going right in.
And so far, they haven't had that same kind of confidence and aggression, and they're going to have to step up to the plate to make something happen.
Well, the one thing I'm noticing right now is that Shannon is deferring quite often to her teammates, where usually she's kind of that skip that says, this is what we're doing, let's go, and I'm going to take control. And that's kind of her personality type. And every time she asks for input, they get the more conservative reply from her teammates. They don't get the, yes, let's go, let's throw that second guard, let's really try to dictate play. This is a safe, we're not taking, if you throw the second guard, you're saying to Jennifer Jones, we are going to go all out here to either steal or force you to take them. By coming into the rings, it keeps the house open for Team Manitoba. Again, back 8 foot really, it takes that stone away at the back of the rings, but really doesn't accomplish much.
Not this early in the end. But to go on that same theme, Shannon always asks for input from her teammates. Don't get us wrong. She always does that. But she usually is very capable of being assertive and making that final decision, and we're not seeing that.
We're talking lead stones, so this is just so early to be asking. They should have had a plan coming into this end. They had a couple minutes between. And I'm sure they talked about, yeah, let's try to force, let's do whatever. And again, her instincts are so good. Just go with it.
No, it's heavy. Oh, no.
Both teams really struggling with this spot.
Quicker than it looks, I suppose.
The sweepers are coming in early, thinking that they're going to be top 4, and it goes down to back 8.
4-4 and 8. They exchange deuces in the 3rd, 4th, and 5th ends. Alberta with a hit for 1 in both the 2nd and the 6th, and that's how we're at 4 apiece here in 8.
Roll line. To it. Roll then. Really good. To it. Roll then. Line good. Clean it. Okay, yep. Roll room. Room right to it.
Gotta go.
All you. Good for to it. Yep. Go. Line, hard. Line, hard. It's going straight sideways.
Squeezing it by.
Hard. Just 7. Just 6, 7. Come on. Roll then. Roll then.
Beautifully done.
That came open on the outturn side.
At a higher interval. Yeah, just letting you know. Bumper.
Interesting though, Mike, you mentioned, and the feeling is Manitoba really has controlled play today, but it's 4-4.
It is, but you know, again, no real pressure on Jennifer Jones, and you know, she's tied with the hammer here in 8, and that's a great spot to be in. That's you know, competitive teams there. That you're in control of the game at this stage, tied with playing 8.
Hard.
Hard. Whoa. Whoa.
Probably about a 10.
Whoa. No roll.
It's 10.
No roll. Great shot. Good.
10.
Nicely done.
High shot.
Here's a reminder that Canada's skating stars take on the world at the World Figure Skating Championships from Sweden, Gothenburg, Sweden. CBC's daily coverage begins Tuesday, March 18th. Team Canada with 3 medals at the 4 continents event, so don't miss championship figure skating on CBC. It begins Tuesday, March 18th.
To it. Yep. Hard line. Hard line. Room. 7. Line. Yes. Room. Yes. Hard line. Hard. Get it by, guys. Hard. Hard. Right to it now. Hard. Right to it. Whoa. Yep. Yep. Keep the angle hard. Hard.
Nice shot.
Good girl.
2 nice shots there from Bronwyn, making the sweepers really work hard, but great result.
Well, situation now for Alberta where they've got shot stone in a pretty good position that they can throw a couple of guards here.
No, you're good. No. Yeah, you're good. Atta girl.
Jill Officer wants to peel this one.
There's going to be a decision-making time for Jen Jones. When do you want to come into the rings if the guards are made successfully? Of course, I was
guard.
going to say I've been wrong on a lot of the calls here so far today.
Well,
the conservative play has been dictating what's been going on, but
well, you're guarding a shot stone that's behind the tee line, and that's the only thing that Shannon has to start to think
Tighter
about.
line. Chill.
again, but forcing them to 1 here is pretty good result for Kleibrink.
Yep. If you can, over curling.
Not bad though.
2. Over and off. Oh. It's good.
Great on the center line.
I sit on the button.
Top
Good.
button.
Yeah. Okay. I gotta play the out.
Yeah.
Well, they looked at coming down to freeze to the shot stone behind the button. Can they squeeze 2 rocks in there to get their 2 here in the 8th end?
I think we have to peel.
Okay.
You guys think so?
Yeah.
One more. Yep. Hard, Jill. Hard! Hard, Jill!
Clean, you're good. Good. Oh yeah, go right out.
It's a very nice peel there from Kathy Overton Clapham.
Who's had a very good game. She's been steady.
So we're going to see a guard up in this area, a little higher than that. And then the question is really for Manitoba is once they freeze in here, is there room for 2 stones? If they come back of the pin and then Alberta goes right on top of them and gets shot stone, then that's not a great option for Manitoba. So that's has a little bit to do with Jennifer Jones' hesitancy to get in there first is that there's only room for one stone really to be shot rock.
Hard! Hard, 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 every inch. Okay, good sweep. That's fine.
Brought that in tight because it wasn't curling enough.
Try a cat. Yeah, take the front one, that's fine. Okay.
The difficulty now is that they've exposed the outturn side of that stone in the rings, and Jennifer Jones can just throw a big weight hit here and chance to lie too.
Okay. Let's go, Kathy.
Firm. Got it. If I get the top one, that's okay too.
Okay.
Good, Kath.
the
Don't
top
jump it
one.
because it's straight here. Okay.
If she gets the top one, I think Kleibrink will breathe a sigh of relief.
You're right. You can just see it on her face.
It's a pretty good throw. It just didn't come up.
The question is really will that red stone at the back of the 8-foot spin out as well, and perhaps only leave Manitoba line one.
So Team Manitoba trying to get some rocks moving here. Do they get it by that yellow? They don't.
That's okay. Shoot. Try, Kath.
It just wasn't a very good throw
Good
from
brushing.
Kathy. She just
Goodbye.
slid a little bit tight.
Shoot. Is that a little tight on you too?
Yeah, just
I didn't want to do what I did yesterday.
I think she's guarding, so I think we come around now. We always have that in off too, if I can
Shoot,
make
if
mine
I get
good.
by it.
Had that little window of
Yeah.
opportunity.
It's got to be over the center line is all. Yeah, you got it.
Well, here Jennifer Jones says she's going to come in. Shannon Kleibrink's going to throw a guard. They're going to play a freeze. Kleibrink will likely freeze right on top of her. If Kleibrink doesn't get it into the forfeiter, Jennifer Jones said she might have an in-off to score 3. So we'll have a look at this after this stops.
It'll be a tough shot.
2. Yeah, then. Let it start. 3.
Placing of
3,
guards,
2.5,
very,
girl.
very difficult. She needs to get to the center line.
Gotta go hard at
Or
the
cross
end. Needs
just
to
a hair.
finish. Okay, yep. To center line. To center line. Hard guys, get across there. Hard. Whoa. Whoa. It's good.
Nice guard.
So we're going to see a freeze now from Jennifer Jones into this area, as we talked about earlier. If Kleibrink does not get her next shot into the 4-foot, if Jennifer Jones stops, there's going to be an in-off out here on the wings.
More than I had, Kath, yeah.
And to kill this stone and possibly score 3.
The outturn is better
So
angle.
pressure on Kleibrink if Jones is able to freeze
We know
here.
this better, so. Okay. What do you like?
I like this way.
Again, if it comes back deep enough and Kleibrink does make the freeze, again, tables are turned.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Jones really doesn't have much of a choice here, though. If she wants, you always want to try to score a deuce with the hammer.
Got to be on the button. You just like, they're just biting. So as long as we're like half in the weight.
Okay. What's that, Jen?
Half in the weight.
Here they say she does not want to go to the back one. She wants to stay in front of the tee line.
To it bad or?
I don't really want to be to it, but.
Okay.
Dawn, are you just kicking out too hard here? Or is it faster?
I think it's a little bit faster.
Okay.
And you'd have to think that be true because there's 4 rocks back there behind the tee line. None of them were intended to be back there, so that's a good indicator. You got to trust what's going on. The players out here are very, very talented.
I just think it's a great conversation between Jennifer and Jill and Dawn, talking about where I want it ideally, where will I take it for second, plan B, and then how much weight do I need to throw.
Room to it. Yeah. To it. Bumping. Whoa. Bumping a little. We'll clean it. Yeah.
So how deep will this red go is the question. Right to it.
That was plan B. A great line.
Okay, too deep, yeah. I mean, we were bumping regardless, right? Good shot. Yeah, a little deep, eh?
Yeah, well.
No, I know.
You're bumping regardless.
Yeah, I know. To keep the line.
The question now, the freeze is going to come in.
Just do it. I don't think we can be shot.
Freeze is going to come in, and the question is how much space is there in between these two stones? If there's enough to nudge it back and Kleibrink stays on the pin, she'll be shot rock, and really no way for Manitoba to access shot stone. So really, really tough to tell if there's space. but it's going to be very tight and almost impossible to score 2 for Manitoba with a good shot here from Shannon.
Now she cannot roll off of this stone, and as Mike drew out before, can't be short of the 4 foot either. So very, very precise.
This is heavy and wide. Needs to finish hard.
Not going to.
No, and he's going to leave an easy shot for 2 again for Jennifer Jones.
That's a tough double. I don't think it's going anywhere. I think it's too. You'd have to go straight sideways. I think it's too. Shoot. What was that? 73.
Heavy. Got caught in the same spot as all the other players in this end, so it seems to maybe just a slick spot here late in the game. 5 or 6 draws now in a row in that spot. Went behind the tee line.
Yeah, I would say.
Okay.
Jill, where was that?
That weight's fine.
Where was the rock? Back 8? Sorry?
So the discussion for Jennifer Jones was just how much weight will she throw
there's
on this little
really not a shot for more than 2. I don't
tap back.
No, 2's big, Jen.
She doesn't need to throw full
take.
take
So that was what, back 4?
Well, she can throw cold draw. She can't bump her own out of play, or she can just listen to the sweepers.
That's fine. We can come to the nose of that yellow. So if we're sweeping for line, it doesn't really matter.
Okay. Let's go, Jen.
Tough one to miss, really.
Really busted.
Only way he missed this is kind of wide and heavy.
I thought I was good too.
Well, that is the tricky part of this one. We have seen that all the curl was in that perfect draw weight top 4. So if she overthrows this,
I'm sure it's fine.
they have to watch for it running just like Shannon Kleibrink's heavy draw did.
In club game, she makes this 99 times out of 100. Semi-final of the Scotties, little extra pressure. Or the finals even.
That much more. That much more.
Line's good. It's all you. A little less. Whoa, if you can. Whoa, if you can. It's got a curl. Whoa, whoa, whoa. No line.
When we can.
Whoa, it looks heavy.
It's not bad.
Whoa, it's got a curl. Line's getting better. No. Gotta bump it.
Yeah.
No. No.
She's gonna get 2.
No.
Hey, Jen.
Big miss.
Oh, my God.
And it ran just a little straighter with that extra weight.
There's a mystery spot on this ice as we go to 9-5-4 Manitoba.
Because it was so hard.
And the chess match continues here in the final of the Scotties Tournament of Hearts. 5-4 Alberta. Alberta with the hammer playing 9.
Now it'll be interesting to see where this first rock ends up, because if they bring this into the house, Shannon Kleibrink will try to blank this end, and even as the end progresses, she would look to blank this end and carry that last rock advantage, even though she's 1 down, into the 10th end.
Well, again, Alberta's got to feel very, very fortunate. So every end has been dictated by Manitoba, and they got let off the hook huge there in the 8th end. 2-point lead going into 9. You really would have had to have liked Manitoba's chances to hang on to the championship, but 1 down, anybody's game still here in 9.
Line's good.
And the next mistake could be the last one of this game.
Needs to curl, guys. Too much line. Soon. 5, 4, 5. Whoa. 4. 5. Hard. 5. 4. Hard. Gotta get around. 5. Hard, hard, hard. All you can now. Good 5. 5.
A reminder, the week the women went on CBC Monday at 8 o'clock, 8:30 Newfoundland time, an all-new episode that is tomorrow night here on CBC.
Yep. Whoa, whoa. Weight's pretty good. Whoa. Yeah, whoa. 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 Right off.
Clean it, clean it, clean it.
You clean it. Right off. Yeah. We're just kind of in between. Okay, Dawn, good.
That's good job.
Feel a real buzz in the building now. A lot of tension in the air.
Well, the pressure is on for both teams.
Whoa. Clean, yes. Hard. Whoa. Whoa. Hard.
Good
Very
shot.
nice.
Chelsea, how to
So, Manitoba looking
the
now
run?
to run this back, and what this will do is bring the blank into play if they do
wanna go
not
here?
stick the run back. And
Like the run. You like that, right, Jill?
Well, it was my gut, but I'm okay with.
8.5.
it's really important that when they do make the run back that they save both stones in play. Otherwise, Shannon Kleibrink's going to go up and peel that guard out and try to run for home here in 9.
More like a 9. More like a 9.
Hard! Hard! Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
Jill Officer right on the nose.
Go, 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 go.
Good job.
Really nicely done.
More like a 9.
What a great game Jill's having.
Good shot.
91% through 8.
Yeah, that works.
Little extra. Really hard. Easy. Hard. Really hard. Hard, guys. Hard. Hard.
Close.
Hard.
Wanted to stop.
Sorry, good shot.
It'll spill a bit out the other side.
And overrolled. Great try. That wasn't her fault. That was a sweep call.
Do you have space? Pardon? Do you have space? Yeah. Throw here. Okay.
Almost.
Or do you like bumper?
No, I think I like 10.
Okay.
Score, Joe.
Just a 10.
Yep. Yep. Hard. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
Post.
Yeah. Yeah. Hard. No roll. No roll.
Whoa, whoa. Go, go, go. Right over.
Oh, both teams just so close to getting that perfect roll.
Go 9.
Tough to call.
Look at those numbers. Just a fantastic level of play.
9.
Clean. Yep. 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 Hard. Hard.
And yet Alberta only down 1 here with Hammer in the 9th.
It's all right.
There's an error. So Manitoba now can, again, get in there first. They want to get this buried. Front of the tee line. As this end wears on with only the one guard, you know that Alberta's trying to find a way to blank this
more,
end.
Jen. Think you're good here, Kath.
Okay.
Getting a little bit straighter.
Okay.
Even since 7.
Okay.
You had here for that draw last time.
Yeah, I
I'm
know.
giving you here.
Oh, that's more than what you just had.
It's a good conversation, and I'll tell you why. Sometimes you just think those things or say them to the brushers that, gee, maybe that's not enough ice or too much, and you don't do anything about it. And you try to make the adjustment yourself as you throw the rock, and that never works out very well. So great discussion between Kathy and Jennifer.
Whoa. 8 foot. Yep. Well, make it good. Make it good. Line's perfect, Jill. Line's absolutely perfect. Make it good, guys.
Top guard only.
Make it good. Go. Go. Hard. Whoa, whoa. We're going. Whoa, we're over curling. Whoa. Beauty, Cass.
Great shot. Great shot.
Isn't that perfect?
Peach, Kath.
Good brush and judging.
Nice game for Kathy Overton Clapham.
Amy Nixon's due.
Clean. Whoa.
No.
8. Whoa.
Close. No,
Yeah.
no, no.
No. No. Roll the shooter.
Yeah, Chels, hard.
Hard, hard, hard. That's fine. Okay. That's good.
So Jennifer Jones is probably going to throw one more guard, and then she will likely split the rings. I say that instead. I haven't been guessing very well today, but she's, you know, she would love to force Alberta into taking a single point here and force Shannon Kleibrink to make some sort of double on her first stone to get out of trouble.
But why not continue to guard and steal? 2 up coming home without last rock is a pretty nice situation as well.
It's true. We've talked about it before. That throwing the perfect guard on ice this swingy is really tough. And you know, if you expose a quarter of a rock, Shannon Kleibrink will be trying to make the blank.
Clean, hard clean. It's gonna over curl.
This one's over curling.
Hard clean it. Clean it.
I got it up there.
Whoa. Whoa. No. Whoa.
Sit. Too bad, Kath.
So bit of a break there. And
Kathy needed more ice.
now if you look at this one, there's an opportunity now for Nixon to make the hack weight hit and roll behind that corner guard.
She exposed the wrong side. If you're going to miss this guard, you didn't want to miss it.
I wanted to sweep it early, but I thought...
Did I throw it different?
Just a little bit, yeah. But I just knew we had to sweep it early, and I should have...
Yeah,
but I thought it would be
12,
okay.
but I guess it's
yeah.
It's only one.
Big shot here for Amy Nixon.
Forward. Yep. Clean. Whoa. No up. Whoa. It's up. Whoa. Wait, it's up, isn't it? 10 and a half. Yeah. 10. No. 10. Whoa. No.
As you said, Mike, she is due. What kind of roll will this be?
Go. Girl, Amy. Good start.
That just hangs on. Just appears to be overthrowing everything a little bit. You know, it just, she looks so good out of the hack. Really frustrated with her level of play, I imagine.
So 2 scenarios. Jennifer Jones nose hits this one and leaves some sort of hit for Shannon. If she does roll behind the corner guard, Shannon will try to play a freeze and try to get her deuce that way. If there's an opportunity to hit it, though, I believe Shannon Kleibrink will do so and look for the blank.
Okay, try to roll a bit behind the corner.
Yeah. Okay.
Probably throw a 9 out here. I think it's a little
probably
heavier.
good idea. Let's go, Jen.
Throw a 9, Kath.
Okay.
Just gotta make
If
sure.
I let you know, though, that's on.
Whoa. Good. Whoa. Yeah. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa, Jill. Good shot.
Good.
Hit and stay, biting the 12, and
That's good, Jen.
Good, Jen.
Shannon's turn.
Nice one. I think there's a good chance you could force us even if you make a good shot, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I think you should try to go for the 2. Get around here. Don't you?
Yeah.
Come on, guys. I mean, even if you make a perfect shot.
If they ever roll under, though, then
Which I don't even know what the perfect shot is. Is it nose or is it here? She follows.
Thing is, there's no danger for her. If we make this perfect, she'll just come around there and force us to one.
Yeah, no, I know.
Or steal, right?
Well, you can go around that too, right?
That's
now.
what I mean, yeah.
What are you thinking?
The only thing is a short run. Well, basically, if we make anything perfect off that, she's still got a number of shots to force us, right?
Right. Her only chance really is if we nose it, and then she doesn't get under somewhere.
Yeah.
Right?
And she has a
Otherwise,
couple
we're
places
forced.
to roll, right?
Yeah.
So you can go around the corner, or you can go around the middle one.
The problem with going around the corner is if we make it dead, she's just going to make it dead around the center.
She's got it, though.
And then with the back one, yeah, but she has a lot of room, right? Just to be anywhere.
But if we go around the middle, it's a short run, right?
But she might not stick it, too, right? And then
we could nose it and take the chance that she won't make it under.
Not a huge fan of
Perfect.
that.
Let's call timeout then. See what those guys like.
Okay.
Time out!
Time out.
Really great conversation.
Just because
Brent Syme coming down,
she just
world
threw it,
champion
eh?
with
If he knows it,
Luke
she's
Witch.
got another
Really
chance at
good,
it.
good experienced player.
And Nikki Smith is their 5th player.
Where can
She
it go?
plays
Really
3rd for Renee Sonnenberg, who has also been at the Scotties.
Just got to roll it so that I can't see a piece on the intern side because I can get it then.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Really good instincts again by Shannon. I think she's right. If she does make a roll buried, Jennifer Jones goes around that center guard and they might steal.
You know, you say it's a run.
Okay, what do you got so far?
Shannon wants to hit it. If we know
I
it,
just think that if I can't go around
You
the
got it.
corner because she'll go around the center.
Right.
and if we go around the center and she has a short run,
We just
Right.
got to nose it and not roll under and hope that she doesn't either.
Yeah, because right now what you're looking at is you're going to have max 2. They're going to be 1 up.
One up
right?
with,
So,
So we got to
I
take the
think
chance on the blank.
I think so. You just got to stick it. or else she's getting a better draw, right?
I'll stick it.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Even if she nose hits this, then the decision comes to Jennifer Jones. Do you want to be one up without the hammer, or do you want to be take a chance, go around the center guard? So see, they're betting that if they nose hit this stone, Jennifer Jones will play a hit. If I'm Jennifer Jones, even if you nose hit this, what's wrong with trying to come around this guard? The way the ice moves, you can, two things, you can force them, or you may even get a steal out of it. And are you afraid of being one down with the hammer is the question Jennifer Jones has to ask herself. And she may take the chance anyway, even if we get a nose hit here from Shannon Kleibrink.
I think that's a great point,
also split
Mike,
that.
because most teams, when they come into this competitive play with great ice, don't mind that being down one with her.
Right.
Same reason why Shannon is playing this shot.
No.
She doesn't mind it either.
No. You're okay, clean. Yep, clean it.
She needs
Just
to
clean
stick,
it.
though. She needs to stick to force Jennifer to that decision.
Okay.
She's not.
Going to catch the outside.
So there we go.
Not an option.
Fell a little bit. Yeah, that's right.
Even back here is not bad, but I like to make it good.
So key here for Jennifer Jones is to make it good.
Straight. Is that what you were
If
thinking?
she gets this to the top of the button, you may see Shannon Kleibrink play the run back and try to blank that way because they really won't have much other option.
There's two choices here. Sorry, Mike. There's two choices here, though. This is a straight draw to the button, but the rock, that center line guard, is close enough to split as well. Lie to and force Shannon Kleibrink to take one.
Make sure we're by.
I said if you stuff this right on the top of the button, Shannon Kleibrink will have no choice but to try to blank
I think we
it.
have too much ice, but
Okay,
should be close.
Really interesting end.
Try not to jump it.
Okay.
Do not want to leave this half open. The key here is getting it buried, even back 12-foot buried where Shannon can draw is the key here for Jennifer Jones. Half open, leave that blank opportunity. It would be a missed shot here.
Line's good. It's pretty good.
It's all you.
Top four.
Let it work.
Gotta curl a bit.
Yeah,
Whoa. Line only.
Make it good.
Line's really good.
Make it good.
Whoa, if you can. Whoa, if you can. It's still gotta curl a bit. Still gotta curl. Whoa. Still gotta curl.
Yeah.
Hard.
Asking an officer hard now to get this buried.
Beautiful.
About a quarter of the rock is open. It's a blank opportunity. It's tough.
Yeah, it didn't go sideways.
Good, Jen.
It is very tough and risky for Shannon Kleibrink to try to play this peel for the very same reason that I said that tight guard belongs to Manitoba. If they just edge this, just miss the blank opportunity, they give up a steal at two. This is a tough shot.
The run might be easier.
Concerned about the feather. It's a tough run, but I think if you can see a quarter rock, you really have to take a chance.
No, because it's a blank if we nose it, right?
I know, but if we get one, it's not bad. You know what I mean?
I don't think I can come down to it and move it. That's harder. We're either going to pick it or run it.
Okay.
Tough on the families. Richard Kleibrink, watching.
Yeah, up to you.
I think the run's easier because if we just touch that in, we're giving them a deuce, right?
Yeah.
I can only see a quarter. Nose is blank.
I like the pick personally, but you know, it has to be the thrower has to be comfortable.
It's pretty buried. Remember those boards that just didn't come up very good? Then you wait for it and tick that, and it goes. And I think I like the nose. Okay, right on the 7.
Huge shot.
Either shot is very difficult. So let's just, you know,
get the one you're comfortable with. And
she started to think just the way I had explained that. Oh, if you just feather that top one, that's not a good.
One on the top. If you give him 3.
That was a yellow guard. We'd surely see her play the pick.
Still, you got it.
Nose is good. Wait.
Yeah, right up.
I probably should have just stuck with the ice and just swept it early.
Tough shot.
So a nose hit here for the blank and the hammer in 10 for Shannon Kleibrink.
No. Right off.
May go the other way.
Yep. Whoa.
Oh, she's
going to get it.
Great shot. Huge shot.
Richard loves it. They're down 1, but Alberta will have the hammer when we come back for the 10th end in Regina. First rock in play here in the 10th end. 5-4 Manitoba. Alberta with the hammer.
Go, Jill, come on, go.
This one will
Okay, Dawn.
Atta girl.
get to the 4.
But it did curl off the center line. They wanted this top button, top 4 right on the center line. Then they were going to guard it. Shannon Kleibrink, on the other hand, is looking for that elusive deuce in the second half here. Would like to throw the corner guard and bring it into play.
Right here, guys. All you can. Hard, hard, hard. Pass the sponge towels. Go, go, go. You're good. Tight as we can. Tight as we can. That's good there. Tight as hard to get around there. Okay. Atta girl.
Well done.
Okay, so guard for Manitoba, and game is on.
Tight. Make sure you're tight. Line's good. It's pretty close. It'll get there. It's got to cross center. I think we got to go. Line's good. Oh. Just tight.
No.
No. Clean it.
No, it's real tight. No. No, it's in.
No, it can't be in, Jill.
It's in.
No.
They don't want it in,
one,
but
Dawn.
it's going to be. You know, Shannon Kleibrink, a history of 10th end heroics, especially of the come-from-behind variety. Halifax, 2005, the Olympic trials, 10th end, trailing Kelly Scott by 2.
Whoa.
And this is her last rock. A tricky little hit and stick. Avoids the jam. Gets 3 to win the right to represent Canada at the 2006 Olympic Games.
And that is where Shannon Kleibrink won a bronze medal representing Canada.
You gotta go hard. 9. Hard.
Shannon throwing
8.
the hit here. They really need to make sure the shooter stays in play here.
Whoa. 8.
Showing a nice quiet tap back, actually.
Yeah, they were just trying to throw back 8 and roll the shooter.
Rolled behind the corner.
Nicely done.
Good start.
Chelsea Bell has been outstanding.
So decision for Manitoba. They're line 2. They can still guard.
Well, we can't give up 2.
Kathy Overton Clapham come down to talk.
That was what I thought. That's what I thought.
Either you go in. This is you have to make this
Tough
decision now.
double.
You can't switch gears later in the
Said
end.
That was the peel, but I don't know.
I'll call a timeout.
Sure.
Just in a
Team decision.
I'm like, ooh.
The girls have to, actually.
And she
just go to the
freezes.
extra. Yeah, maybe, eh? Peel, she freeze taps.
Yeah, then we're going to be in tough trying to get. What do you like, Dawn?
That's a tough double. That's like...
Yeah.
Time. Dawn, what do you like?
I kind of thought of the guard. Yeah, I guess we almost have to.
Well, we peel, they're going to freeze tap. They're going to be there. Then we can try that, but it's a double.
What do you like? Well,
this is a tough double.
Yeah, okay.
Do you like the peel or do you like to guard?
Initially, I thought the guard, but everybody's gut was the guard, it sounds like. Pardon? I said it sounds like everybody's gut was the guard, or?
I mean, we peel, they freeze tap.
Yeah.
Which is fine. Then we got to hit this, and like they only need 2.
I know.
Yeah, I think we
and
guard.
we're line 1 and 2 right now,
Okay,
so I kind of like the guard.
there's a big pair here.
I got it. I'll get it.
To talk about they're talking about whether they want to peel this guard and try to find a way in the end to make a double. And The concern is if they don't and they leave a freeze tap, start setting up rocks at the back of the 8-foot, it's going to be difficult to not give up the deuce, and they're going to be the aggressor here again and throw the guard. And I think if I'm Shannon, I'm also happy that she's throwing the guard.
I am too.
You know, it works into both players' strengths. You know, getting a few more rocks in play and trying to find a way to hold them to one for Manitoba, and for Shannon try to find a way to score a deuce.
The only problem is, like last end, we talked about how hard it is to place the guard, and that actually is what happened with Kathy Overton Clapham when her guard overcurled and let Shannon off the hook.
Hands a line.
All there.
Whoa, for line.
Heavy.
Where are we?
Tight top 12. 8 foot, I think.
No. Is it coming down? Yeah. Got to cross the center line. Go. Go. Go for line. Really hard, Dawn. Go. Hard, hard, hard. Too bad, Jill. Hey, Jill.
Okay. Good shot.
See it there? Tiny bit left. Okay, I like board. Just roll in front of here.
So because Jill threw the weight tight to the rings, the sweepers weren't able to try to manipulate that stone to try to make it curl more. So shot stone is available here to Bronwyn Saunders.
Yeah, even if you don't get shot out of this and roll and you have a couple of your yellows hanging around, it's just a really dangerous situation for Team Manitoba. Pretty good. And the good news for Alberta is if the roll is attempted here by Manitoba, the danger of jamming is there. So it's a tough roll for Jill Officer. It is available, but if you overcurl even just an inch and you kill your own stone at the back 8-foot, that would be a big mistake. So Tennessee here's to nose this one.
Even if you don't kill it and you just move it over and it's no longer second shot is an issue as well.
Sorry, Jill.
That's just a panic sweep call there.
Again, safety first. You don't want to ever move your own red. So, but a nice chance now for Alberta. They can make the roll, and they don't care if they touch that stone at the back. In fact, they'd love to make the double. And even rolling out isn't that big of a deal now. They got two guards. They got one buried. Pretty good situation.
Little up.
Right off.
More weight is thrown here from Bronwyn.
And need to stay.
Come up, buddy.
Good.
Okay. It's a lonely red.
We gotta go draw.
I agree.
Nervous time for Manitoba.
Amazing how Alberta hasn't controlled an end really all game.
Come around
And
that.
now they are.
They're controlling this end, but
throwing.
the other thing that I'm just so incredibly impressed with is with Manitoba's very calm demeanor. Kathy Overton came back, says we're going to have to draw, we're going to have to make use of that centerline guard. They are experienced. They've been in this situation before. They've won this final, and they have lost this final. So I think that's really playing in their favor right now.
Yeah, a little bit.
Line only.
Whoa,
This gets buried. We're going to see a run back from Kleibrink.
Gotta go! Line's good! Gotta go! Room! Line's good! Make it good. Gotta be on the T line.
Line's really good.
Gotta curl. Gotta make sure your T line.
It's there. It's there. It's all day. All day. All day. Back forward.
Whoa. Okay, Kath. It's not bad.
Kathy. Too bad.
Run back the play now?
It's a little deeper than Manitoba would have hoped, so there's opportunity to draw here for Kleibrink. Top button, I think they would have seen it, but there's room.
Sorry.
Again, Amy Nixon is due to make a big shot here. And
When I heard top 8, top 4, I thought, both sideways.
she struggled with draw weight so far in this game.
Too heavy. It's not bad.
Yeah, we just couldn't. I didn't want to leave her a double, so.
It's all
Wait
there.
only.
7.
Lots and lots of room.
We got no line.
Lots of room.
Close. We might come off our own.
No,
here.
no, no. No, no, no.
Whoa. Close.
Only if you have to for weight.
Whoa, too late.
Had to.
That is very, very poor communication by the front end. They were yelling 8. And had they given Shannon Kleibrink the heads up that that was at the back of the house, they would have redirected off of their own.
Got to be top 4.
Make them guard it perfect. Yeah, maybe. Just missed the communication on that.
They really had
Top
to get
4.
shot stone there.
Line's good.
Little
Top
less.
4.
Touch less.
More line. Lots of line. Walk
Let
it
it
work.
Top
Got it,
8.
girl.
We can.
No, Dill. No line yet. There it goes. No. Where am I? Where is it? Yeah.
Top 8.
Go.
4 foot.
Hard. Go. Hard. Go.
Biting a piece of the button.
They're just really struggling with line in this spot. Doesn't seem to want to double.
They're looking at the triple here.
That's exactly
Well, deeper, I guess, but
A little less than half a rock and might get them all.
Just 9, Amy.
Okay.
So hit about a quarter of this stone here, kill this one over here, and the shooter goes over here. They lie 4. Definitely there.
But even if they make this shot, none of them are in the 4 foot. And
8.
Manitoba will be drawing.
Hard. 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 No. No. No.
She's close.
Catch this.
She's got it. Amy Nixon had a huge, huge triple in the Page 1-2 game, the 8-7 win over Ontario. And a big one here.
Scary times for Manitoba. None of them are in the 4, but there's a lot of yellow in play here. And it looks like it's either going to be a steal or multiple points here for Alberta.
You think there's any way we can get here?
I think if you can get.
Amy's been waiting for that shot all game.
Absolutely.
But at least it's a better chance.
I'd say.
She'll just have it. It's a pretty steep double, I guess. Here's better.
Yeah.
I think we gotta go this way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Once again, nice calm demeanor from Jennifer Jones. She knows she needs to get to the 4 foot. It has to be in front of the tee line, and she needs to play on this in turn. If she keys it up here on this draw, then Shannon Kleibrink has to be very careful when she tries to
Gotta
remove
bury
it.
regardless of the line.
You may, in fact, see Shannon Kleibrink peel that guard out of play and then force Jennifer to put another perfect guard in play or find a way to get a second one in there. So
Gotta be very
this is tough situation for Jones. The other thing, the port is not that easy either. She's coming through a reverse staggered port. It's quite wide. There's a look at it, but really you could actually rub that yellow guard if it wasn't there and get right to the top of the button. So it's a tough port to negotiate.
And this is the spot we saw in the 8th end where Jennifer Jones missed that shot for 2.
Oh, that's
good.
Because with any extra weight, it'll run straight here.
Whoa. Yeah. Hard. Top 8. Hard. Yeah. Hard. Hard. Line only. Hard. Line. Hard. Go. Line only. Hard. Yes. Whoa.
Just by the guard. They had to sweep that for line. Comes out a little bit on the other side. They had no choice to sweep that rock.
You know, Kleibrink's got the same outturn tap there that Amy Nixon had.
What do you got, Brian?
Just by the guard. And you said that's a difficult port to negotiate. And if Kleibrink again is able to come through and simply kill this stone and roll their shooter out of play, Jennifer Jones will be forced to make it a little bit better on her next one, and that's not easy to do. So even rolling out here is not a bad option.
What an exciting game.
It looks like if you get by this guard with any weight at all, the shooter will roll out this way and force Jones into the exact same shot, and she needs to get it completely buried. Same type of shot will not be acceptable. And you said if with lighter weight to get through that same port is going to be really tough. She said she just papered that red guard on her first one.
But it's possible.
It is possible.
Yep. 11. Hack.
This is way out there.
Right off.
Way out there.
Clean. No.
Sweeper's nowhere near this.
Clean. No, you don't have it yet. Going sideways.
No, off,
right off.
Right off. Right off. Brahman, go hard, girl. Go real hard. Go real hard. Hard. Hard.
Good enough. Good enough.
Really nice control weight. Well thrown by Shannon.
Good job.
Nice shot.
So the call is right into this area. Obviously that's perfect. If it stops up here, you're going to see some sort of opportunity in for multiple points for Shannon Kleibrink. I have no doubt that she will go for the win. I don't think there's any spot in here where Jennifer Jones can throw this rock and not give her something for the win. If it comes deep enough, you might see an angle raise. Again, I think this is a very difficult draw to make twice.
There's Jennifer's dad sitting down and her husband just pacing. Gee, it's hard to watch your loved ones when they're playing.
Again, this port not as big as it looked, and they had to go hard to get it by the guard on the first one.
Go then. Walk you can.
Here's the Manitoba skip with her draw.
This is hanging wide.
Oh, but that might be perfect. It might be perfect.
It's against 5, and she has to get shots.
Line's great, right here. Make it good. Make it good. Go.
Boy, she's got ice in her veins.
Great shot.
Just a beautiful shot.
The pick is there as well. The jam is possible. We'll see what kind of nerve Shannon Kleibrink has. What a great shot by Jennifer Jones.
Great shot.
Look how close she comes to that outside yellow.
Yeah.
And just walks over sideways in.
Just great communication.
Beautiful shot.
Beautiful shot making. Yesterday in the semifinal, again today.
Had to wait. Yeah, we did. There is a little bit of a hole there, but.
So Shannon Kleibrink's looking to play
It's too buried.
Play the pick through the hole of her yellows at the back of the forward. It's so difficult, but
I think that's a very tough
I don't know what
shot.
else she has. She can come in off the yellows we drew out.
Yeah, I think the in-off is there as well.
And she's also got the run.
I gotta look.
What a great game.
Oh, well, it's been an absolutely stellar Scotties tournament.
Here, isn't it? It's here even.
You know what's easier is the run.
Just, yeah.
It's easier.
Like a nose or like a slash?
Well,
this is here too.
Yeah, that's harder than the run. Do you want to call timeout?
Okay.
Okay.
Timeout.
I think it's a great timeout. They need to commit to whatever shot that Shannon calls.
There's about 3 options. They're all tough, and I think you defer to what Shannon feels most comfortable with.
Nose hit wins, eh?
What are you guys thinking?
Well, a nose hit wins it. If we try that, it's pretty dicey through that hole, man.
I think it is pretty hard.
I honestly think it's a jam. If I hit what I can see, it jams on the back.
So it's either like a nose hit, slash, or hit and roll off our own yellow.
Yeah, I know. I was looking at that outside yellow one.
It's kind of tight. It's
I know.
Yeah. Nose hit, roll it across the top.
You have half or not quite half?
No, we don't have
quite.
You take it that way rather than the other way?
You wouldn't
Less
take it
to
this
jam
way?
on that way, yeah.
You'd have to go nose.
You just nose it, I think.
Nose it and it'll go across the top?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nose and out the side door.
See, if you try the pick, The only way is you're going to just hit where the 8 is, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
You hit the 8 is, then it jams, we're screwed.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
No?
We could draw for one, but I think we better tailor.
I like it.
Okay. I
Okay.
like the nose.
Straight back.
Got two options. They can same as last time. They've got the option of the nose hit, or if it's floating, listen for Amy to call the sweep and go high side.
I think if you go high side though, let's just take a look. They're calling it this on the nose through here, and then this rock will go out and the shooter out the side door. But if they go over the top, you're going to bring in the jam over here or here.
Possibly.
So, difficult shot, any one that she threw.
How 7,000 people can be so quiet. Shannon Kleibrink to the Scotties in '93 and 2004 with little to show. Is it her time in 2008?
Overswept.
It isn't.
Jennifer Jones.
Jennifer Jones from tiebreaker to title.
Great clutch shot by Jennifer Jones in the 10th. Fantastic come around.
2005 in St. John's. 2008 as the Scot returns to Regina. Jennifer Jones is a 2 times Scotties champion. Back to wrap it up here in Regina.
What a finish, 6-4 the final. Manitoba wins over Alberta for Jennifer Jones, a second national championship, the Scotties Tournament of Hearts. Wow, what a run and what a match.
Absolutely. I thought it was a well-played game by both teams. I missed a bad shot in the 8th end, but other than that, I thought both teams played well, and Shannon's been making those run backs all year against us, so, unfortunately for her, it didn't work out, but it was worked out well for us today.
I know you made that nice draw in there to put some pressure on at the end, but can you comment on the depth throughout your rink with all of your team members? They've been with you a while now.
Oh yeah, I couldn't ask for any better teammates and friends. They're just awesome. Dawn, Jill, and Kathy played great all week, and we're just such great friends, and I can't say enough about them. I'm just so happy right now, it's crazy.
A lot was at stake, and you secured a lot in terms of the Olympic trials. Tell us about that.
I totally forgot about that, so that's really exciting. At least we don't have to worry about it. We know we're going to be there, and we'll just keep working towards it. We just can't believe that we get to represent Canada again. Such an honor.
Congratulations, Jennifer.
Thanks so much.
Surprise, surprise, it came down to the final rock for the national championship, and it was this run-back attempt and the missed attempt by Shannon Kleibrink that did it in the end. Great drama, a great run by Manitoba. They celebrate a second national championship for Jennifer Jones. Now let's get to the victory ceremony for the 2008 Scotties Tournament of Hearts in Regina.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mario Gosselin from Kruger Products to bring words of congratulations from the title sponsor to the champions, Mario Gosselin.
You might not have a choice. How's mine?
Bonjour, mesdames et messieurs. On behalf of Kruger Products and our more than 10,000 employees across Canada, I would like to congratulate Team Manitoba.